Tua, ndipa na ndiapo. Hello, my people. Welcome to the program. Welcome to the program. Please allow me to play this music just for 5 minutes. Then we will just kick off. Please make sure you share the program, please. As you are watching the program, make sure you share the program. Share and invite your friends, invite your families. Invite your neighbors, because today is going to be a powerful. Today we want to expose them, because we are here to expose them, those that don't want us to progress. We must say this how it is. Let me bring one of my brother in. Yes, my brother. Well, I know. Thank you. Yes, one of my brother is here. Chukwu BK, you are welcome to the program. You are welcome to the program. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I just want to let us listen to this song. Please share the video. Share it. As you are watching, please invite your friend. Please make sure you invite your friends. Yes, I have to bring my brother Ikenga. I have to bring my brother Ikenga. Yes. We still left. Our people are still coming in. Ikenga, please try to mute your mic. Please try to mute your mic. Ikenga, please try to mute your mic, please. Welcome back, my brother. Welcome back, my brother. Welcome back, my brother. Yes, I have my sister here, Tamono Tone. She's here with us. You are welcome to the program, my sister. Now our brother also here, the professor himself, Idudu. He's also here. Thank you, Idudu. Thank you. Welcome to the program. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all. I think, yeah, my people, welcome to the program. Today is another day, and today is going to be a bombshell. Today is going to be a bombshell. My people is here, and we are still waiting for one of our brother, the prince. The prince is also coming up. I don't know. I think he has some problem of technical. I think he's here. He's here. He's here. My people, I hope you people are hearing me sound and clear. If you hearing me sound and clear, please, I want you to raise your hand up so that I will know. Ikenga, please mute your mic, please. Yeah, I think Ikenga has a problem. Now we will start the introduction before we will pray, because first and foremost we must start. I know that people have knows about us, but we also have to introduce ourselves to people. First and foremost, I will go by myself. I am Mazi, the Biafra child. I am under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and everything we are doing is under his leadership. I want us to make the introduction so quick, and I will also mute my mic. And now that I will mute my mic, I want Tomoe to go. Then I will bring up the next person too. Thank you.
Good day, wonderful people. Blessed Biafrans. I greet you all in the name of Oputamno. My name is Tamuno Tonye, your one and only Bukuma sister from Ijo land in Biafra. We are here today with our lovely brothers, and this is the Strong Voices, the Biafran Strong Voices, and I hope to have an exciting time with you all today. Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you, my beautiful sister Tamono Tonye. And now I will move to my brother next to Tamono Tonye, which is Idudu Oviemuno. Please introduce yourself, please. I will not call your name again. I will call half of your name, then you introduce yourself. Thank you.
Thank you so much. On behalf of the Isoko Biafrans, I say I greet you all with the name of Ogene. That's Chuko Kikabiama. In Isoko translation is Ogene. And we are the Biafran Strong Voice, and we are IPOB. And Nnamdi Kanu remains our leader, because he is the man and the only man that the mighty himself, the Almighty Creator himself, have picked up to lead his people to light. And that is why we stand by him. Come rain, come shine. We don't have any other leader but Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He is the one that has proven to us that what it takes to be a leader. My name is Idudu Oviemuno. I am from Ozoro community in Isoko tribe in Biafra land. And I'm so honored today to be in your midst and to talk about some of the issues going on in Biafra land and the entire zoo contraction put together. Thank you all. God bless you.
Thank you, my brother, for your introduction. Now I will move to Ikenga. Ikenga, this is a guy name. Ikenga is a guy name. Now I want you to introduce yourself to people, where you come from, which province you are. Tell them because they want to hear. Thank you. Welcome.
Thank you very much, Mazi. Ikenga is not actually a guy name. Ikenga is a title. There's a difference between a guy name and a title, but that's just by the way. So Biafrans all over the world, friends and lovers of freedom. Of course, my name is Emmanuel Chibuzo Egwatu. I'm from Uluwagune with Newis in Anambra. Anambra is part of Biafra land. And I am operating under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, under command and the control. So I thank you all. I thank you, Biafran Strong Voices all over the world. Those who are here, those who are not with us, those who will be watching, our supreme leader, our deputy, Nnamdi and others. I say greeting to you all, and I am Ikenga. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for making that mistake. I also know that Ikenga is a title name, but I want you to explain yourself, and now you have done it. It's more better. Now I will go to the last person on our here, is our big brother, you know. It's always a, look at how he's smiling. The only smile itself don't kill us here. So my brother, I want you to go on and introduce yourself because your name is full here. When I begin to call it, that means that I have already introduced you. So better introduce yourself, please.
IPOB, one family. IPOB, one family. One family, IPOB. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha, Igbo kwenu. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha, Isoko kwenu. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha, Urobo kwenu. Anang kwenu. Biafra ni kwezonu. Yeah. My name is Mazi Opaleze Chukwubikem, aka Ago Biafra 1. I am a Biafran. I'm from Enugu. Enugu is the Biafra land, the capital of Biafra, before it was moved to Umuahia, which was the last capital of Biafra. And I am a member of indigenous people of Biafra. I am a Biafran, and I am also operating under the command of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is our leader, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, the biggest movement in the whole world. So this is Biafra Strong Voices. And today, I thank you so much, Mazi, for moving us, piloting us today. And I believe we're going to have a safe landing, because today's program is going to be a bombshell. It's going to blast all our enemies away. So I use this opportunity to also invite our enemies, haters of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, haters of Biafra, lovers of Biafra, and the lovers of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as well. All of you should come, because we're going to do justice to a lot of issues that is surrounding us. So thank you so much for bringing me on. May Chukwuka bless all of you. Stay back and wait and see it as we unfold. Thank you very much.
Yes, my people, some of my sisters and some of my brothers, they're having some technical problem here. But as far they come up, I will bring them as soon as they come. As soon as I see their red light, I will bring them straight. And before we go further, I would like to pray, because everything we are doing, we must put the name of Chukwuka Biafra first. Because he is the one that promised us that this journey that we are going, that we must restore Biafra in our time. And when we are saying we are talking in our time, that is, oh, my people, they are having some technical problem, but we must proceed. I will let me, because at least I would like to have 3 people here. Before I would like to say a prayer, because I want everybody to agree with me, you know, and I want you to invite your friends, please. One thing that you can, our sister is back again. Our sister is back again. I said, as far as I see their red light, I will bring them in straight away. Our sister is back right now, and I have to pray before, but before I will pray, I would like you to share this video, please. This is only what you can do for us. We are not asking you for money. We are not asking you to pay for us, to buy us anything. Only what you can do is to spread this gospel. Because if you spread this gospel, people will get to understand what we are talking about. And as we are saying, we are still repeating that we are under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Everything that you see we are doing here is under the leadership of IPOB. We can never go against it. And now I would like to pray. I would like to pray before we continue, because I have one of my brother and my sister, Tamono Tony. She's here, so we can proceed before other our brothers come inside. And I said, as far as I see the light, I will bring them in. Let us pray, my people, because it's only Chukwuka Biafra can guide us. Our Heavenly Father, Chukwuka Biafra, we have come today, we the Biafran Strong Voices, under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We have come today to preach the gospel of redemption to our people. And as we are preaching to them, we are also praying to them at the same time, that they will understand our gospel, and our gospel will enter into their ear, and they will understand what we are talking about. And as we are here today gathered, to preach. We also pray to Chukwu Kikabiama to give us wisdom and knowledge so that we can be able to take any attack or anywhere it may come from, so that we can be able to defeat them. And we also pray for our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is championing this struggle, and we pray that Chukwu Kikabiama will always give him strength and power to continue, because he is the only one that we have. And also pray for the leadership of IPOB. And I also pray for all our brothers that is here today, that is about to give the bomb church, because we're going to expose everything, every atrocity they are committing under the sin that people cannot see. We are here to expose them all. And God, Chukwu Kikabiama, will also help us and guide us and protect us. In Chukwu Kikabiama's names, I pray. You all can say before we proceed.
You say watching, okay?
Yes, today is another day. We have my brothers and sisters, they are ready to go as usual. Because anytime we come here, we bring bombshell to people. We tell people how it is. And we cannot stop, because we have come to stay, as our leader always told us. And everything we are doing it, I keep on repeating it, we are doing it under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And as we are gathered here, we have a calibers of people. You can see their smiles on their faces. You can see how beautiful they are. That's to show you that we Biafran people, we are beautiful people, and we are heart open-minded people. We are here to take anything, whatever it may cost, to move this struggle forward. And we have a lot of things today to discuss, and believe in me, you people will love it. And believe in me, I want you, please share this video, invite your friends, invite your families, invite the freedom fighters and lovers of freedom, and at the same time, make sure you invite the enemies of Biafra, because we want them here. Those people that their ear have been locked, those people that they have been selected their head, we will reset them today. We will tell them how it is. You look at their faces, they are beautiful people. You people are beautiful. You people are so beautiful. And today we have a topic on our hand here. I have a topic on my desk here, which says we're going to be discussing about the connection with the Idu and Igodo. You know, I begin to find out the last broadcast of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because I am from Ihala. Ihala is in Anambra, Biafra land. And I begin to understand that even though the Ihala is among the Igodo, and this is a very interesting issue, and we're going to treat it, and we also, people can also call in, but in moment, the number is closed. I will open it when we're done with our discussion. Then I will open the line so that people can come in and also aim their view, or what they call their own perspective. You know, so today we're going to be treating how connection, the connection with Idu and Igodo. And the second one is the Igbo people moved to raise 500 billion for 2023 president, which is they call presidency. They tried to raise, I don't know, maybe they have already raised the money, or they are about to raise, but we know that all these things they are doing, they are all just looting our money. I don't know when they raise this money, I don't know how they will pay it. And we're going to talk about where are they going to find this money they're going to raise? Are they going to go back to China again to borrow money, or what? And the third one is this: the Igbo traditional rulers montaging the future of their children, receiving monthly salary from the government of Nigeria. They are montaging the future of the children of Biafra. This is all what we are going to discuss. Okay, you have mute your mic. Before I will further, I would like to ask Idudu this question. I want you to tell me, how do you feel when the connection that we have with Idu and Igodo, because believe me, since I begin to hear the story of Igodo, the keys that opens the key, I begin to see that it's like the Biafra lies there. So Idudu, I would like you to give us more light on this issue, and before we move further. Thank you, my brother.
Yeah, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity. I really like this particular topic, and although I'm not a genius in this particular aspect you asked me, but I will try to, throw light on it in my own little way of knowledge. Isoko wado, Igbo wado, Aizo. I greet you all. I greet you all. First of all, I would like every of our listener that is going to listen right now, and those who are going to listen on YouTube, because it's going to be posted on YouTube later, to know that we are the Biafran Strong Voices, and we are IPOB. We are the indigenous people of Biafra, and we are under the command of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is our leader, because in anything in life you can think of, there is a leader, there is a direction, there is a goal, and there is a focus. And the person who is leading us to our goal is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I so much respect him. So having said that, I will want to give some phrases about how an average African think, or their thinking faculty. When you look at America today, America was a land that belonged to the Red Indians. When when the Britain they went to America, they do away with the people who were inhabiting that place. I mean, from England, and they took over before German began to come in. Spain came in, Italy came in, France came in, different part of European countries now come to America. That is the America you are seeing today. Otherwise, in other words, America is supposed to be a land for the Red Indians. What am I trying to say? And today, when you go to America, they will tell you that I am an American. I'm not from England, but though they migrate in. When you go to America, those Germans that went there during that time, those Spaniards that went, they will tell you that I am an American. I'm not a Spaniard. I'm not a German. This issue I want to talk, I have deliberated on it some little time ago, and I just want to throw more light into it. What I'm trying to say, there is a saying, especially in the coastal part of Biafra land, that we are from Bini, we are from Bini, we are from Edo, we are from Edo. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to be negative here. Just listen to what I'm saying. I am from Bini, and they say that we are from Bini, and we are from Edo, we are this or we are that. Good and fine. But they don't take their time to go into details, to know the reason why they are saying that we have some connection with the Bini or the Edo. But don't get it twisted. It is not Bini or Edo, but Idu, Igodo, Migodo. The Bini and the Edo is a concocted version of the whole corruption that is smelling and rampaging the whole zoo contractor called Nigeria. That is why a lot of things have been changing. Even like Asaba is Ahaba. And we have places like even Anambra. I can't call the name correctly, but the proper name is not Anambra. The proper name is there. Those people who are from Anambra know the proper name. So when you are when you're living or you are being trapped in a zoo called Nigeria, a lot of things. In fact, we live our life as liars unknowingly. We lie to ourselves, like our leader used to say, Africa are not sincere to themselves. So I'm trying to say in essence that when you go to Okrika, you go to Kalabari, you go to Ikwere, you go to Omok, you go to Isoko, you go to Urobo, you go to Ijo, you go some business, and they say that we are from Bini, or we are from this, or we are from that. I don't get it. Now, if you listen to our leader previous conversation brokers, you will find a lot of truth about the whole thing. And I have been saying, and I've been discussing with a lot of people that it's not as if we are from Bini or we are from Igodo-Migodo, but we and Igodo-Migodo, we are brothers and sisters. If there was a chaos during the time of those days that led to some unbalanced system of the society, and some people flew our environment, and we welcomed them. I repeat, they came into our environment, and we welcomed them. We gave them land. Okay, you can settle here, you can settle there, you can settle there. Although before they begin to have those chaoses, we were the same people. Like our leader used to say, Biafra land start from Edo. That is Igodo-Migodo. So it's just like if they are having chaos in Isoko land right now, and we ran to Anambra, and they welcome us. Does it mean that Anambra people will be singing that we are from Isoko or we're from Isoko? No, we came there, welcome us. That probably if we want to live with them, we have to be Anambra. We have to be Anambra. So, this issue, I raise it today. Maybe my brother, Prince Danliti, can throw more light into it. But before I conclude, I will say the Igodomigodo. If you look at that word, it looks like Igbo word. The keys that open keys. Idu is also looking like an Igbo word. Idu, Igodomigodo. Not the Bini is a corruption version. The Edo is a concocted version also of dividing of states. Concocted names. Even in Isoko, like they say, key. In Isoko, key is Ugodi. Or you can call it Igoni. Two things you can call it. Either Igodi or Igoni. So any of those you can is correct. So you say Igodo. Migodo, the keys that open that key. In Isoko language, we call it Igoni or Igodi. That is key. So you see that we have some things in common. It doesn't mean that someone that is from Enugu is also someone that is from Enugu. If they not came to Anambra people will not be saying that we are from Enugu. No, you came to us, we welcome you. You are our brother. In other words, what I'm trying to say next is that we and the Idu, we are brothers and sisters. We and the Igodomigodo, we are brothers and sisters. But we are not from Igodomigodo. But we are brothers and sisters. We have come together. We have we have mismarriage. They came into our land. We welcome them and they live with us. And that's it. But this issue of saying that we are from Idu or Igodomigodo, that is the version that I'm not going to buy. I have a girlfriend. She's from River State, Omok. I was talking to her. I told her. She said that they are from Benin. I said, who tell you that rubbish? Saying that's what they say. I say, okay, what is your name? Say, my name is Nwankego. I said, what that name Nwankego? What is the meaning? Since it's an Igbo name. I said, then what makes you? Do you know the name of people in Benin? He said, no. You don't even know Osas. You don't even know Osaswe. You don't even know all those. I don't even. So you should know that we are getting the wrong information. So I would like to draw the curtain here. So I would like to even anybody or probably personality or the today coordinator, which is Mazi Unwachineke, the Biafran child. You can also throw light on it. That is my only two way of saying something about it. Thank you very much.
Okay, my people, please, as you are watching this program, please, I want you to share it, invite your friends. This is only what you can do for us. We are not begging you for money. We are not begging you for nothing. Only what we ask is for you to share the video. Let this video reach to people. Let it reach to the extent that everybody will participate on this matter we are talking today, because everything in Biafran issue matters a lot. Nothing left. We have to discuss everything, because we have been seeing that maybe the reason why Biafra never came, or the reason why the Ojukwu never restored Biafra before, I cannot say more. I don't know, because this is something that is issue. It's a history that we must go back again and see how that thing happens. But this time around, I will bring my brother Opaleze no Moya. Can I call him fine boy? But I know that I'm more beautiful than him. But I will bring him so that he will say something about this. Everybody is laughing, but I know I'm beautiful than him. So that is your people problem. As far as you people agree with me, let me bring him in. Say something, Opaleze.
Great Biafrans, lovers of freedom, wonderful people, and haters of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, those that are watching, I say welcome to the program once again. This is the Biafra Strong Voices. We are indigenous people of Biafra, and we have come to do justice to issues that has to do with us. And in regards to the topic which our brother presented, my brother Idudu presented, before I comment on it, I have something to say, because history is the key and the bread that I use to feed myself, because without history, I am a nobody. So before I feed myself with food, I take history first. And because of the kind of history I have been able to acquire, not that my teacher taught me, not that my parents taught me, I went on research on my own to get a lot of informations. Then coupled with the Radio Biafra that have educated us, which is the citadel of knowledge, I have come to understand that there is something that the British did to all of us here. And that thing that which they did to us, it is still working up to tomorrow, not to allow us to know the true history of our forefathers. And going by the word Igodomi Igodo simply means the key that opens another key. It's master key. Let me just use the word master key, because any key that can open any other key is the master key. And when you look at the people of Biafra, you know that we are like master key anywhere we go. That is why everything we touch turns to gold. That is why whenever we want to do our business, you see how we prosper, because we have the master key. So I want to use this paraphrase to explain what Igodo simply means. The master key, the key that opens other keys. That's why Nigeria is not working, because they have refused the master key to go to that actual rock to open the gate of hell and use every thing that is not working to make it work. And in our own land, once Biafra is restored, all the master keys that are being inhabited, that is being inhabited in this land, we walk and people will see what we meant. That is one. Secondly, that history which they did not teach us is telling on us today. When you talk about states, Edo State, Anambra State,
please, my brother, not shutting you up. Tomorrow, please.
Thank you. Like I was saying, can you people hear me? Yeah. Like I was saying, the creation of state was as a matter of divide and rule. Yes, they wanted to divide us and rule over us, but before then, we are coexisting together. The Igbos will leave all flanks of Biafra land, the Godomigodo and all the part of Biafra, we are all living together peacefully, and there are a lot of tradition and culture that shows that we are one people. Because the way you get married in the land of Igodomigodo is the same way you get married in Ijo, the same way you get married in Igbo. The same way. It's not like the North, where you receive some latches of cane. If you don't cry, then they will tell you that you are qualified to marry this woman. Yes, I'm telling you, this is what is happening. In some part of the North, before you get married to a woman, Italy, they are going to beat you. You know, if you don't cry, then they will say, yeah, you are a strong man. You know, it's not like that in our tradition. I'm telling you that in the land of Igodomigodo today, their mothers are tying two-piece wrapper. In the land of Biafra, our mothers are tying two-piece wrapper as well. In the land of Igodomigodo, I want to tell you that they know what is called chiefs. They have chiefs. You know, the rulers and the kingmakers. You know, the kingship is something that came newly, but there are kingmakers. There are people who determine what is happening in the land. The same way it is in the land of Igodomigodo, that is how it is in Enugu and Anambra, in so many places. So we have a lot of common, common things that we are doing together. For example, we do what is called New Yam Festival in the core place they divided and called Southeast. You know, but the same thing, if you go to Igodomigodo land, they celebrate New Year Festival too. So there are many things that we are doing together. In other words, they divided us into pieces and called us states. For example, the River State you are talking about today was created after the war. Yes, it was created after the war. And the reason why they started creating them is to shrink us, to make us be a chunk, you know, little, so that they will, you know, rule over us. And it's working. But thank God for Mazi Nnamdi that those of their shenanigans is no longer working now, because we have realized that if you are acknowledging me as Onyenu and I'm acknowledging you as Onyanambra, not knowing that, not even looking at the fact that we are one before they divided us by state, that means we don't know what we are doing. If you look at the place they call Edo State today, the former governor of the place they call Edo State, his name was Obomudia. Obomudia is a man from Ibuakere. The mother is from a place as Ibuakere. and the Wakri is where they have renamed and called Iwanke today. So are you telling me that the person whose name is Obom there, and the meaning of Obom is Igbo language? Obom is like somebody who have come back life to again, like reincarnated a person. Like sometimes you say this person, the person that reincarnated you, reincarnated me. So by so doing, two of us are Obo. From example, I am in my father's, among my brothers and my sisters, my great grandfather is the one that reincarnated me in me. His name is Oji. Okay, then my grandfather is Okoli. You understand? Now my mother have 5 children. Out of these 5 children, I am the only one that Oji, which is the great grandfather, reincarnated into in my own father's among my father's children. So now my uncle that died last 3 months, he is also Oji, the same our great grandfather that reincarnated him. So he calls me Obo. And I want to explain this because it is in our Igbo tradition and our culture that all the people that understand all this will be able to differentiate what I'm trying to say about the man you call Obomdia. So that word Obomdia is practical Igbo language. Take it up and down, divide it anyhow. So in Edo State, our people are living there, and we are together. We are one people. So the word Igodo, the key that opens the key, the master key that opens every other key, is a word that we Igbo are also calling Igodo, which is key. And in their land, it is also Igodo, which is key. So what I'm trying to say is, I like to say things that I know 120% the way it is. Then anything that that is maybe should I say hidden about Igodo, we will still get to it. We will still get to know it, and we are going to still to bring it to the world. But for now, we are one people, and I thank you so much, my brother, for bringing up this particular topic, because we are one. Nobody can divide us anymore. So thank you so much. I step aside as at this point. Thank you.
Okay, my brother, there is a story that you just tell us right now. That story also happened to me, but I'm not going to be further and be telling also the story. But I think I also I have heard that story. But now there is something. The point that I want to make here right now is that that is why I said about the history. You know, now we have to find out. Did we from Igodo move to the Igbo land, or from Igbo land to Igodo and then move back? This is a very history that our leader also have think about it, and we need people to clear this for us to know where is the origin. You understand? But I know that this Igodo is the key that opens key. Now let me bring my brother and my sister. Our beautiful sister in the house. I think I will take you last, but I'm sorry. I'm supposed to take you first, but it doesn't matter. My brother Ikenga, please, do you have anything to say about this Igodo? How we are brothers, how we are family? What connection do we have? Are we good to go? Or because there's some things our leader are beginning to see right now that Igodo is the key. The keys that opens key. Do you think that we are not brother, or do you think that we never get to the point? Just say something, my brother Ikenga, please.
Okay, our dear host, a Biafran child, Machineke. I hope you can hear me. Can you hear me? Because but it's okay. Yeah, we are good to go. Okay. It's only a fool or a compound idiot, or let me use the word a lunatic, a bomb fool, international bomb fool, will say that some part of Edo, or Edo in general, that we are not one. I want to tell the whole world that I have a cause over there. One is called Amweze. Her name is Amweze. And if you get to their place in Edo, of course, our mother Ndinne we have over there, you will see them on a 2 wrapper, meaning the tie 2 wrapper. And some of the language, some of the pronunciation of things, like name of things that they have there, you will find it the same as the one we have over here in Nnewi, where I come from. But the thing is, at times we have people who think they know, but they're actually a fool. And when you are mixed with such people, there is no amount of truth that can convict them, because deep inside them, they are not ready to agree with you. Not because you are not saying the truth, just because they don't want. Edo is Biafra land, and Biafra land is Edo. Igodo like our leader taught us. Most of folks don't know. Like myself, I don't even know. I've been hearing of Igodo. My mind never even draw there to think of what Igodo is. But it's key. It's actually key. And it's our language. So if the original name of Edo, the present Edo, is Igodo, it's automatically a Biafra land. So any animal or any bomb-fool, like I call them international bomb-fool, that come up and tell you that, oh, Edo is not part of that person, it must be drunk. That person must be, stupidity. There is amount of stupidity that will sink into your blood. It will make you behave like a swine. So I want to let our people, our cousins, our brothers in a Godo that we are one, and nothing, no amount of propaganda, no amount of division, no amount of gossip, no amount of then current that will, divide us. I have a cousin there, and I said her name is Amweze, and Amweze, like is Igbo name, and there's a family very close to my own family, and their surname is Amweze. So if we have Amweze in Nnewi, and we all agree that Nnewi is part of Biafra land, and we have the same Amweze in Godo, it automatically means that we are one. So that's all I have to say, and thank you very much.
Yes, my brother, please. Yes, even though there is something, the last broadcast of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, there is a caller that he called. When I was in my land, when I was in Biafra land, in my village, there is something we always hear. Aga Iju Noba. When that man mentioned it last broadcast, I always heard about this thing in my own village, in Ihala. Aga Iju Noba. And this thing, everybody knows about it. And we must also understand that these people we are saying, which is Igodo or Idu, they have also 4 market days. They have also 4 market days. Yes, in 4 market days, in different areas, maybe like in our place, we always have Nkwo. Nkwo is the biggest market. But when you go in other places, maybe Eke is the biggest market. So they also have the 4 market days. That is what we're supposed to understand. We are one people. I know that we are one people, but the issue is this. Where did we start? Where is the beginning? And we will soon get there. As we are proceeding, as we are moving this struggle forward, we must get there. We must know where the beginning started. And now my sister, Tamuno Tonye, the beautiful lady in the house. You are so beautiful today, even though your hair, I don't know, maybe this is the latest Brazilian hair. Yeah, and I hope it's natural hair. I hope this one is natural. Yes, my sister Tamono Tony, please, I want you to say something about this Igodo and the do to tell us if we are saying the same thing, if you agree with us or you disagree, because here we can also disagree. So tell us if we are the same people or not. Thank you, my sister.
I mean, okay, thank you, Mazi Okechukwu. Before I continue, I wanted to make a slight correction to our brother Mazi Prince Darlington. He said that the River State was created after the war. Actually, River State was part of the core states created just before the war by Gowon in order to separate Biafra. That was one of their first war moves when they noticed that we wanted to be on our own. He went ahead to, rally around people like the Spiffs and the rather what was this guy's name? Bibi Biriye, Harodapa Biriye, those people that pushed our brother, what's his name? Sorry, pardon me. I'm trying to remember him. Adakaboro. Harodapa was like a godfather, kind of someone that Adakaboro kind of looked up to. So those were the people that were underground, that were doing all the moves to make sure River State was removed and sliced out because they were working with the Futajalon Janjaweed. So I just wanted to make that correction. River State was created on the 27th of May, 1967, just before, just during that point to destabilize Biafra, so to speak. Furthermore, looking towards this thing with Igodomigodo, that's obviously something that we really need to learn about, because it's so heart-wrenching thinking that our people have been scattered all over. Our people, because if you want to look at it, it is still our people. Like, we are killing each other, we are hating each other, they are just using us to bring us down. So it is very, very heart-wrenching to imagine that at the end of the day we are one people, because somehow when I hear about Igodomigodo, something comes to mind. Some things like when the Calabaris speak, they tell you that they are from, some people tell you that they are from Edo, okay? And Edo is something that is, which day did the Edo kingdom start? You understand? Which day did Edo become Edo, and which day, how long has Calabari been there? I don't know if you understand me. So how will we say we come from Edo? Edo was just like some few years ago. So how will we really say that we come from Edo and we are like a very old people? We are part of the Ijo, the Ijo tribe. So it's something that really begged me to wonder. So when our leader really, I never really put my mind out on it, but I've always had that nodding thought at the back of my mind. So when our leader, people started calling in our sister, Owa Sophia, the Esan people speaking out that look, this is who we really are. I started thinking, so keys to the kingdom. People will say the key that open the key. Me, I look at it as the keys to the kingdom. That great kingdom, that's the door. That's that door where when you walk into it, so now then be the door. And if you realize something, one of their Oba, I think, is it a Remudia or which one? The one that was Oba during the Biafran war, he was instrumental in the sabotage of the Biafran struggle. So that tells you something. Imagine if that guy was never part of it. See, there are a lot of yes.
What you know, please check the link and bring in Wasofia, please. She's supposed to be here right now. Please check. Thank you. Continue.
Just 1 minute. You mean that? Okay, she's in. Okay, she's in. Okay. Tamono, continue. She's in. Tamono, continue. Just continue.
Right. Okay, so it just goes to tell you that maybe at that time, we weren't all in league, and this wonderful kingdom, there are a lot of people that still need to be saved, and there's still a reason why I believe that God has raised people inside the Godomigodo land, like our sister, Owa Sophia. So obviously, for Biafra is a spirit. For the spirit to be resonating in the hearts of a whole lot more people, it tells us a lot, because where we are as a nation is beyond the human comprehension, it's beyond the lines drawn by men, and it's beyond those barriers that, okay, on a be one state, on a be one people. You understand? It's a spiritual something. So for these people, you know, to still have that kind of awakening, that means I believe that, yeah, that this kingdom won't be complete if the people of Igodomigodo, they are not, you know, a part of us. And another thing, I usually see some people go and agitate for Niger Delta, or they say they are part of Odua. Now, see, the thing about the Odua, the thing with the Odua issue is that, according to some records, because I know that when we on how Biafra is restored, immediately we get Biafra, a lot of all these things will be coming to light. But there's one thing to understand, that there is another story that says that the Oduduwa, which the Yorubas hold kinship to, say is their progenitor or whatever, something like that. There is a story that says he's actually a prince from Igodo land, I think. So if Oduduwa is a prince from Igodo land, or is a prince from the Edo or Benin side, how can they say that, oh, they are going to Yoruba? Meanwhile, you understand, I'm saying, if there's any truth to the story, there's a story like that. So if there's any truth to that account of history, or someone that ran away, how can they not say they belong to Yoruba when they are the motherland, or they are where it started from? It's crazy. So yeah.
Thank you, my beautiful sister. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. It's okay, brother. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I hear you, sir. I hear you.
Okay, I hear.
Everybody. Thank you. Tamuno, thank you very much. God bless you, sir. Can I talk?
Yeah, Sophia, BJ, please, can you just mute your mic 1 minute? You will come next now. Yes, you know, I'm so happy too that Uwa is here. She's here. I'm so happy because the first time that I saw Uwa, when she just started, she always said that Igodo is the capital city. Is the capital city. You know, I was wondering, every day this lady will come out and be shouting the same thing. If you tell and finish, you say no, now we need the capital. And you know, I couldn't find it out. I couldn't know how this thing is ringing on her mind every single day. And when last call with our leader, when they said Ogo, the war of Idu and Oba, you know, I begin to understand that we have gone so far. Today, I want you to say something because I think you know more better. You can explain more better, please. My sister, come in.
Thank you, sir, for this opportunity. I love you all. You know that there is a parable in my language. No matter how light cover darkness, darkness cover light. One day, the truth must come out. How the truth will come out, it doesn't concern anybody. You understand? But the truth must come out. So, first of all, I will say thank you to our brother Murphy for the many what came up. And I know say we all are human being. Nobody is honest. Nobody is perfect. So one person must make a mistake. I must shout out to that guy, and I must also shout out to our sister Mercy Coco Johnson. Is a great woman like me. So, you know, what Tamuno just said. He said the Kalabari, the Ikweres, the Olicha people, even the Isoko, Wari, and all those areas, the Agbos, they were once in Igodomigodo, that city. They host that city. They are the Jaws, they are the Aborigine, the Robos, they are the Aborigine of that city. So, my brothers and sisters, I will not say that I came from that city. You understand? As maybe growing up, know myself as a Bini woman, and will now started be lying. No, we all are one. So I will also shout out to all those our people, those our parents that put their self into a slave for the Oromia family. You understand? If not those people, some people like our great grandfather that come down after the war, after the many issues that happened. They were still there as a slave. So we will also give those people a great, if not, our people could have lost. Let me tell you, sirs, Amma, the Ikwere people, they are from that state. Oh. All of them, they ran away. The Asians, the Agbos, the Olishas, the Isoko, and the Shekiri. These Yoruba people, they divide us. Fulani is too far. Forget about Fulani for now. Although those ones, they are the one operating now. The Yoruba people, they divide our people, You understand? And that Benin, that state, that Edo state, they were trying to overthrow that Edo state the way they did, the way they collect Lagos. You understand? You will see now they will not want Igbo man to rule as a governor in Lagos state. Do you know why? It's because we are the Igbos. Igbos are all of us are Yamini. You understand? So they were trying to push the Igbo, because they know if the Igbo rule in Lagos state, the secret will still come out. One day, it will still come out. When I'm shouting, the capital city of Edo State, the capital city of Biafra is Edo State. I know what I was talking about. There is a guy now. If I measure it, the next day is dead. So let me just cut that area off. You understand? So I know what I was saying, and I have the proof. I even have the document. If Biafra come by the grace of God, then I will now show. I will go to Ring Road. I will show you guys what our forefather right there. That this state is all the Igodomigodo. We are Igodomigodo. All of us, Igbos, the Jaws, they are more Igodomigodo. Because me, I came out from Ijo. You understand? The aborigine of those state people, they are Ijo people. You understand? They were pushing them. The Asians. The luck we have, we still have the Asians. Supposing there is no Asian in that land, they could have collected those states. All of us, maybe for those they speak Yoruba, it's because of the Asians. So the truth of the matter, the Ikwere people, if they say they come from Benin or they come from Edo, it is true, but not this present one, the old one, because there were a time, this Oba the first that came before, he lost the two sons one day. So in that put law, in that put it that people should not wash their teeth, they should not take their bath, they should not sweep for 3 years. 3 years. If it is you, will you stay? You will run away. You will take you and your family will disappear overnight. They were passing through river. Everybody were running away from that city. The Kwere people, they are Biafra, they host that land. They are the original people. Take wicked blood. Come and take my blood if it did not match. You understand? They are, the Benis now, they are confused. Wait, sir, let me quickly say this. Do you know what in Benin, if your person in Benin is saying the truth, they will say that person is not Benin, because we know we will grow to come and meet the truth. They are just bending it. You understand? So, sir, you can ask me question. Thank you, sir.
Mazi Obaleze, you want to drop something, please? You can go for
yes. While we are doing justice to the issues that we are presenting to the world, we can also ask some questions, at least for more clarification, because your mind may not go around everything at the same time. You understand? We are not computer. The computer is programmed with human brain. So, however, my sister Owa, I welcome you once again to this great, to this noble family. This is the Biafran Strong Voices. The last time you called into our program.
Please, 1 minute. Owa, please mute your mic, please. Mute your mic.
The last time that you called into our program, I told you are supposed to belong here. You're supposed to be one of us, if you can remember. but I have tried to write you so many times. You're not responding on Facebook, and I decided to, stop. However, welcome once again. The question I want to ask is this: what is the meaning of Edo? EDO. Where did the name emanated from?
Wait, let me answer that one. I want you guys to answer me a lot of questions. Ask me a lot of questions. Me. So, sir, the meaning of Edo is Ado. That name is Ado, not Edo. You understand?
And what is the meaning of Ado?
Ado is the first son of the first son. Eweka, the Oba of Benin, the first son. The Oromiya in Ile-Ife give the son. You know, they came, they bring fight to our land. So for that fight that they bring to our land, they were fighting. So they now stole one girl, one Ogiego daughter. There is a prince, a chief, which is duke in Igodomigodo land. They steal one of his daughter to Ile-Ife. You understand? They now impregnated that girl. You understand? When they impregnated that girl, so the father went to Ile-Ife and looked for not only that girl, there were a lot of girls, but that one, that is the story I heard. They impregnated that girl. So the Ogiego now went to Ile-Ife and looked for his daughter. You understand? Getting there, he's already pregnant. So the man now beg, please bring my daughter back. Bringing that girl back. Then I send warrior. You understand? Then I send warrior and follow that girl to Igodomigodo land. So that warrior they were guiding that girl until she gave birth. When he not gave birth, he not gave birth to a boy. So that boy, his name is Ado. Ado is that is the name they give that state today. They not change it. They change it. They not change to You know, there is a way they change it. If you go to Benin City today, they change a lot of things. They will not change it, so that people will not suspect that name. That is the meaning, sir. Thank you. Ask another question.
Okay. Because as a history student, I like to learn, and I like to keep record of what I'm learning. Also, while we are presenting this program to the world, I know that many people would like to ask this kind of questions. So when I ask, it is the same thing. Edo, from my research, was created in 1963. Edo, the word Edo came in existence in 1963. Before 1963, what was the name of the area in general? Do you know? If anyone you don't know, you say you don't know. The one you know, you answer, because I have my reasons. I have my reasons why I'm asking this question, because I am a lover of history, and I keep history intact. So the reason why I ask you this, hold on. The reason why I ask you this is because I am from Anambra. But when the Anambra, when Enugu was created out of Anambra, now I become Enugu. And somebody from Anambra now see me as a Enugu person, no longer Anambra person. But automatically, before we were all Anambra, before Enugu was created out of Anambra. So this is the point that I want to drive here. So unmute and answer this. What is the name of the area before Edo was created? Thank you.
Okay, sir. What was the name? You know they were dividing us. You know the Yoruba people were trying to divide us so that we will not know where we came from. I write it here. Yes, it's true. 63, it was created as an Edo. It was created. Why it was created? You know this. Oba Bini. We are doing meeting with the Yorubas, the Oba in Yoruba land before. You understand? So that time, he now came and said, they are speaking Yoruba in that place. You understand? So he now said he will not go there anymore. That he will try to form our own in this the place they call Midwest. You see that time Midwest now came. You understand? So if you look at all these Midwesters today, the Ile-Ife people, for example, Olu of Warri is a Midwester, is from Ile-Ife. Obi of
Point of correction. Sorry, my dear sister, please. It's not a law of Warri, it's a law of Ishekiri.
No.
For Ishekiri people alone. Thank you.
No,
I know. I'm just trying to
they have
construct
Ishekiri.
it.
They have Ishekiri, all of them. They are from Ile-Ife, all of them. They have Ishekiri.
Yeah, but it's not a law of Warri, it's a law of Ishekiri. That a law of Warri is just to dip in and take something from us. Thank you very much.
Okay. But I know that I know it to be a law of Warri, but if it's not a law of Warri, I don't know. So, you know, all those Midwestern, Agbo and Isieluku, all those Asaba, all the people there, they are from Ile-Ife. You understand? So the problem, the Midwest, it was called Midwest before Edo. You understand?
Hold on, excuse me. You said, hold on. You said they were from Ile-Ife.
Yeah.
Hold on. I want to know the connection with Ile-Ife and the Ile-Ife and the Igodomigodo. What is the connection? Is it the people of Igodomigodo that come from Ile-Ife, or the people of Ile-Ife came from Igodomigodo?
Listen, we did not come from Ile-Ife.
Okay.
The Oba and some of his brother, the warriors, they came from Ile-Ife. But now we will not know them anymore, because all of us we are Edo people. You understand? The people, for example, my grandfather, father, they made there that land. You understand? The royal people came from Ile-Ife. You understand?
Before the royal people came, was there a royal family that was existing before they came?
Yes. There was a royal.
What is the name?
Ogiamie.
Okay, so the ones that came from Ile-Ife came and they overthrew the ones that were there already.
No, listen, they did not just overthrow them just like that. There were two kings. There is after the fight, many fights. So that our Aboriginal king now settled with him that okay, let's have an agreement. You can stay here. You understand? You can stay in this part, I can be in this part, but we don't want bloodshed anymore. That was what happened. So by the power of the Oduduwa people, they were now oppressing the Aborigine. You understand? They were now oppressing the Aborigine, for the Aborigine not to have the power. That is, you see the people there, they are the Aborigine. Even the boy that's supposed to enter that throne is be vanished till tomorrow. We don't know where he is now.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay, I understand you. Now, going back to the connection between the Ile-Ife prince and the Bini, let me not say Bini, and should I say Igodomigodo people. There is this belief of Oduduwa fell from heaven. There is this belief of that Oduduwa fell from heaven and they landed somewhere.
Or mute your mic so that the connection.
There is this belief that Oduduwa fell from heaven and landed somewhere, and from there, you know, when human being fell from heaven, I don't know if he fell and the wife also fell, or he fell to meet a woman there. I want you to throw a light on this, because I have read a book. The fall of Bini Kingdom of 1879, either 1879 or 1897 or so. Yeah, and somebody was talking about how Bini people came from Ile-Ife, but I have seen the counter narrative which says no, that it is the Ile-Ife people that came from Bini, and how Oduduwa fell from heaven. Can you put more light to this, because our viewers will be interested to know about this based on what you understand what you know. If you don't know anyone, please, I want you to leave it so that we can still go into research to know more about things we need to know. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Nobody fall for heaven. That one is a scam. Nobody fall for heaven. You see, these people, our father, they killed them. Oh, they kill our father, our great-grandfather. You see, America, they traced from California to Benin City. The 85% of the slave, they sued our people. You understand? They sold them. So, my brother, let me just go to that point. That one, the Yorubas, they are talking. They are lying. Yoruba knew that they'd conquer us. Yes, of course, they knew. You see, before today, you know why the Yoruba did not wake up since then? It's because of the Edo people. I tell you. That is why I told somebody to tell Mazi that if you think without Edo, you will get Biafra. You are joking. Go to the history. How this Oba father betrayed Ojukwu. You understand? Because they knew if Ojukwu win at that time, you understand? If Ojukwu win at that time, there will not be enslavement. There will not be enslaving us. You understand? They will not say today, as 2020, we are their slave. The Yoruba knew it very well. They know. Go and ask the Yoruba. Yoruba people are calling the Benin people their slave. You understand? Yoruba people.
Yes.
They are calling Benin people their slave. Wait, let me land.
Mazi.
Wait first.
Okay.
Oduduwa fall from heaven is a lie, is a scam in the pit of hell. Nobody fall from heaven. Everybody are human being. Is that one? They are you using it to oppress us? Do you know that in our language, they will said, let me use broken. They will said is heaven. Oba of Benin is from heaven. Is a lie. The senior son of Oba of Benin is in US. He's smoking cocaine. This one that is sitting down there is not the senior son. Okay, the senior son Murphy bring out the other day. Is it not the senior son? And they have already crammed the second son. So they are just trying to play in our intelligence. They are lying. You understand? These things are lies.
My sister Uwa,
thank you.
Please, I want to ask you a question again. I think my sister Tamuno Tonya, she also want to ask you some question, but after I finish, she will ask you because we have a lot of time to discuss. Because that is what brought us. Okay, you don't have anything, Tomoya. Okay. We have a lot of things to discuss, and we are here for.
I don't have a question. It has something to do with what they just said about Oduduwa falling from the sky.
Okay. Later you will ask the question. No problem. Okay. We have a lot of time. We have time, and we have enough time to discuss whatever we want to discuss. We can stay here till tomorrow. We can stay here till next tomorrow. We have come, and we are not going back. We always you are laughing. We can stay here till tomorrow. If you people don't know, I can expand the time. You know, I'm the one in charge now. I am the one in charge. I can make this thing to be 5 hours. I want you people to keep it in mind because this thing is getting more interesting. As we were saying, because I don't know, maybe Uwa is hearing me because he just left for a minute. I think I will have to wait for her because I don't know, maybe she's hearing me or not, because the question, okay, you can go further. Okay, she's here. My sister Uwa, there is something I used to hear. I don't know how that thing come into my mind now, and I want to ask you that question. Why they are making such a statement? Like when you see an Ishan person, you kill the Ishan person first before you kill a snake. Is that thing happening in Benin, and what does that mean?
You know, Isha, there is a story that Ishan king. You know, there is a story that the Ishan killed one of the king, Oba Esiki. You understand? So you know what happened? They said at that time, the Ishan, they were stealing their children. Maybe if they have twins, the Oba of Benin will take one. Then we enslave the other one. Then we kill one and slave the other. So they couldn't take it anymore. You understand? It's a revenge. They have to revenge. And then not kill one of there is the king that were ruling at that time. You understand? They not kill the king. And that king mother was very strong. He was a witch. He were killing a lot of children, killing even the Aboriginal Igodomigodo people that were living in that Benin city. They said the woman killed a lot. You understand? So the because of that issue, that is why they said if you see an Asian man, you understand? You first of all kill snake, kill Asian man before you kill. It's not only Asian man. They brainwash the Beninese. Let me sing one music for you. Benin are good people. Igbo where they kill people. Esa where they run enter bush. Urobo na wayo. You know, Urobo people be us. We were Urobo. You know, Urobo, I think Urobo were tricking them. Because the Aboriginal king, Evian, was a Urobo man. You understand? But at the same time, Igodomigodo's son. You understand? So they killed him in near my area. They killed him. They later killed him. You know, all these things did not happen one day or 1 year. You know, as the year going, they were having their power, were expanding to today. Even Obafemi Awolowo is the one that gave this power to them. You understand? Before the Biafra war, their power was not like this. You understand? They were still the deal our forefather made our forefather made before. They were still the deal that they call Ekiokpara treated. They were still following the rules. You understand? They were still paying the dues to the Aboriginal people. Is the Yoruba? They know what they are doing. When I tell to now they say, I know it Yoruba.
Okay. To now, please mute your mic, please. Mute your mic, please. If you want to come in, I see that he have a lot of things to ask, or he want to contribute, or he want to add some things on top of it. My brother, you can come in and tell us what you have before we proceed.
Yeah, thank you very much. I have a question for Sister Uwa because this particular topic is expanding and expanding. We never expected that it's going to be this long and something big. Yeah, it's not having branches and dimension. But before I will ask Sister Uwa this question, because we are here to learn. Sister Uwa, any question I ask you, trust me, it's not a hate speech. You know, I just want everything. I just want to notice in details. Okay, I might be wrong, but you can make it right. And if we cannot make it right, as time goes on, we'll begin to know more things about us. Before I will say that, I would like to correct the impression of the Olu of Wari. He is not the Olu of Wari, he is the Olu of Ichekiri. The same bastardization that is going on in Edo through the son of the daughter, the Oba, I don't know his proper name correctly, that was being brought from Ile-Ife by a pregnant daughter of Igodomigodo that will be pregnant by an Ile-Ife son that is not causing problem. In fact, just that pregnancy sabotaged the first Biafran war, because we know the history of the participation that took place, that the Oba Bini contributed to the first Sabo during the Biafran war of the time of our internal leader, Chukwu Emeka Odumegwu Ojukwu. What I'm trying to say is that it was, first of all, the Nana of Ishekiri. In Wari, we have the Shekiri, we have the Urobos, we have the Ijo, and we have some Isoko also. Now, how can a big city that is like as of now, it's like a market for mad people, because you cannot even boast of Wari for nothing, for any reason. How can a city that is comprised of almost 4 ethnicities have a king and they will say it's Olu of Wari? It is not proper. It is not proper. The Wari I know, Yoruba people are the most populated and more indigenous. Let me not say what I don't know, but they are the most populated in Wari. But what I'm trying to say in the sense that there is nothing like Olu of Wari. It was the time of Awolowo, just like our sister who have said, that Awolowo gave them power. The same issue that you are having, my sister Owa, in Edo, the same issue we are having in Warri, the same bastardization of making somebody powerful to enslave every other person. Even Olu is not an Ishekiri language. Olu is a concorded name from Ile-Ife, from Yoruba land. So it was during the time of Awolowo, during those politics, they not making Olu of Iwari to have power and dominion over us politically. So I want to make it clear today that if you are a real hardcore Biafran, never you address him as Olu of Warri, address him as Olu of Ishekiri, because his kingship is for just Ishekiri people. He's not king in Isoko, he's not king in Urobo, he's not king in Ijo. So he's king in Ishekiri people. That is not a hate speech. We have Ishekiri people in the struggle also. So it is not a hate speech. Having said that, I'm done with that. I want to ask our sister a question. And one of the questions that our brother Onwachineke, the Biafran child, asked that, or I think it is brother Prince Darlington said that, is it that we are the one that came that went to Igodomigodo, or Igodomigodo came to us? Before you answer that question, I would like to throw a little light that if Igodomigodo, we are, first of all, we are all one people. We are all one people. We are coexisting as neighboring communities, clans after clans, village after village, the same people. Now, why is it that in Anambra we have Chineke, Chukwu Kikabiama? In Isoko we have Ogene, in Urobo we have Ogene, in Ijo we have Tamuno, even down to Kalabari and even Calabar we have Abasi. And as a present Edo now that is being concocted, which is the Godomigodo, I think they have Osanobwa. So what I'm trying to say is that, in my own little point of view, that we are brothers and sisters, but if people move down from Igodomigodo, good and fine. But when they came, they also met some people inhabiting already. And we welcome them, just like our leader said in his last broadcast, that even the half-year people, when they were coming, that the people of where's our leader from the place of my leader in Aba, they also house them. They welcome them before they let them to proceed further. After some couple of days or some couple of hours, coming from the Godomigodo. You understand me? So what I'm trying to say that, and when they came, they settled with the people that they met there already. That is why what I'm trying to say is that if at all, the place like Isoko was so empty, Ijo was so empty, no one was living there, and the Godomigodo came in, they will come in, and the name of their God will still remain at its seat as it is in the present Edo today. It will not change. So I'm trying to say that instead that if the name of the God will change to Ogene, Tamuno, Chineke, that means they met some people and they just follow up with the traditions and the whole thing that is going on in that particular place. So what I'm trying to say is that, are we the one that came to you people, or you people came to us? And when you people came, does it mean that the place was empty in our own side of Biafra? Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Wait, sir. Let me not forget. Wait. He is a very good point. Our own God was not Osalopwa or Osanowotwa. No, they changed it. I will give you an historia from the Godomigodo land. It related to Ikwere people. I will give you my brother Idudu. I will give you an historia number. He will tell you everything. The language we are speaking today is not our language. Our Ogie no so Gie. Ogie mamie, Osalobano. They change it. Do you know how many years it is to the slave did those people? 800 years. Do you think it's only one day? They change it. Ogie no so Gie. That is what we call Osalo. If you go to Asian land today, the Asian people is the rightful people that owes Igodomigodo. They did change. They change a little bit, but it's not like the Igodomigodo itself. The people, you people came from there because where the according to the historia, the people that is teaching me, where this place, this Igodomigodo city, we are very much, sweet. People were living together. and people were happily in that area. Equally, they are from Igodomi. They ran away. Isoko people, you people ran away. The Urobos and the Ishekiri, they now call Ishekiri. All of them, they were Godomi. They were living together. They were one. They were one people. They came out from there. That is why the Ikwere, the rivers, they will say they came from Benin. No, it's not Benin. It's Igodomi. I will give you somebody's number. It will tell you. The language you are speaking today is corrupted by the Yoruba language. Our language, they told me that our language was Eka Azekazudo. That is our language. Azekazudo. Ogie. Ogie, no so Ogie. That is the name of the God Almighty. But today is not Osaloba. Fine. People are calling Osaloba, but the real name is Ogie. They don't see Oba. That is why they say they don't see Oba is Ogie. Mamie. You understand? If you are not there, you will not understand. But thank God the Asian people, they understood very well. Thank you, my brother.
Okay, my people, I think, I don't know, maybe we want to also highlight on this issue or we should go further. And again, my people, for those our viewers, I have saw a lot of comment here, and some people are telling us that they know the history. Some people are telling us to bring them in, but we could not. We could not, because this is a platform that is only the Biafran strong voices are here. And I am telling you, and I'm promising you people, that our line will be soon open. Our line will be soon open. And we will give every one of you 3 minutes to also tell us what you know, what you know about this Igodo, but we cannot bring anybody in. We cannot. If you are not one of those people are here, we cannot bring you in. We can also, what we can do is when our line, because right now, my line is closed. I closed the line. You cannot call. Now you cannot call. Even though you call, you cannot reach me. When the time is done, I'm going to open it. So my people, do you people still want to ask a question? Okay. Now I think we're going to proceed in another article that we have here. We have article and we have a lot of time. We have up to 1 hour 30 minutes further, and I can also extend it. It depends, because I am on the show. I own the show, not you. Today is mine. So because when the issue is interesting, we will extend it. No, I know some people are angry now. So another issue that I want to bring in right now, and first and foremost, I would also like to take it from our brother Darlington. I don't know what is going on in Biafra land. I don't know the kind of elders that we have. I don't know where they are putting their hands, and I want you to throw light on this question that I want to ask you now about the Igbo people move to raise. They have moved to raise some money. They have moved to raise 500 billion. 500 billion. Then you're going to explain to us if this billion is naira or dollars for 2023 presidential election. What are they going to do with this money? Are they going to share it as usual? Are they going to use it for something? Because that is what I don't know. And where they want to raise this money, they want to go to China and borrow money again or what? I don't know. Mazi Opaleze, I want you to force comment on this issue before I will push it to other people so that they will talk some things about it. Thank you, my brother. You can continue right now.
Thank you so much. I want to correct the topic is Igbo. They say Igbo leaders, not Igbo people. Igbo leaders. I want to correct it, please. And by saying these Igbo leaders, they are referring to the people that say they are the think tanks, they are the Ohanezes, they are the Igwes, they are the Indes. They are all those people that have sold the future of their children, and they use it use it as stomach infrastructure. Those people that have been there since after 1917 that the war ended, and they don't have a workable international airport. They don't have any workable seaport. They don't have good roads. There is no good hospital built in their region. Their children goes to school, come back, graduates without having jobs. These are the people that we are talking about here. The same people that have betrayed their children and allow Operation Panton Dance to be brought to their land, and their children were massacred. The same people that have done something that, if I begin to mention it here, this program is going to go on up to 10 hours. These are the people that we are talking about here, because when you say Igbo people or you say Igbo elders, some people will not understand it. That is why I always like to build my preamble. I used to make my foundation solid before I hit my point, because as in the hot, and that's how they like to bring them. These are the men that we are sleeping, watching the Fulanis, taking allowing Nigerian army to take Operation Lafia Dole to the north. Operation Lafia Dole means peace must reign in the north. Then bringing Operation Python was dance in their land. And indeed, that Python danced, and a lot of people were massacred. These are the people that we are talking about here, that have make a move to raise 500 billion naira. We are talking about 500 billion naira. They are making move to raise this money, then to, you know, for the campaign to raise an Igbo presidency. Now, the reason why I choose to discuss about this is because I have seen a lot of things happening since I was born as a Biafran of Igbo extraction. And I knew exactly how our kings, our queens, our traditionalists, our chiefs used to think and think far back as I was growing as a child. I'm no longer a baby. If you look at me, I look young, but I'm not a baby. Okay? If I tell the world my age now, some people will not believe me. But I am conversant with what has happened in the past when I was growing up. Now, this 500 billion we are talking about now, I'm not a good mathematician, but I know that if you break 500 billion into the 5 states they call Igbo speaking states, which it is wrong, which was fraud. It was fraud. And I don't want to go there deeply. I just want to touch it. If you divide 500 billion, that means each state is supposed to get 100 billion. Am I correct? Now, if you use 100 billion to build, if you put 100 billion into infrastructure in one state, in these 5 states that they say have moved to raise money to raise a to bring a presidency in 2023, you will see that there is going to be maintenance of old roads that are not good. You are going to see that there will be tap bomb water in many villages. You are going to see that there are hospitals that have been forgotten for a very long time that can be rehabilitated again. You are going to see that there will be schools which the zinc has fallen on top of the children. When rain is falling, children are studying under the rain and sun, that can be taken care of with 100 billion. Now, if you take the same 100 billion to Abia State, if you put 100 billion into Abia State and they build good roads and they bring a good mechanism into the traders in Abia State, those who are making shoes, those who are making sandals, those who are making bags, those who are making hats, if we put 100 billion into Abia State alone, in the next 5 years, Abia State will give you 500 billion. Yes, what I'm telling you is what I know. So, and if you take the same 100 billion, I divided 500 billion into the 5 states. Oh, I don't want to go into details telling us how other states that are have been cut off. No, let us just work on these 5 states, because that is how they have divided us. So let me work on it right now. If you take that same 500 billion to Enugu State, if you take 100 billion into Enugu State, 100 billion is going to do a lot in Enugu State, like building factories that can employ up to 40 or 100 people, that will create employment to the masses. Now, the are not thinking on how to develop the Alibo, as they mentioned that is 5 states, which you know is not truth. They are not thinking on the reason why their children goes to school, come back as graduate and cannot get job. They are not thinking on the security that is facing them on the ground, how they are raping their children, killing their wives, and taking over their land. They are not thinking about investing 500 billion into security. What they are thinking about is to raise money that they want to use to bribe some people and they have an Igbo president. Now, my question is this. This Igbo presidency that they want to spend 500 billion to get, what has Igbo presidency done to all the people that have been presidents in Nigeria? Today, Nigeria was amalgamated in 1914, 1st January 1914. Then, in 1960, Nigeria got their independence. From 1960 to 2020, if you ask me, I will tell you that Nigeria is about 60 years old. Am I correct? As people who are governing themselves. Now, within these 60 years, the people that have ruled Nigeria more out of that 60 years are the northerners. When I say the northerners, the Fulanese, because no Hausa man have ruled Nigeria. All Fulanese from A to Z. If you want me to give you the right ratio, you minus the 3 years that Obasanjo ruled Nigeria as the military head of state. Then you minus 8 years that Obasanjo ruled Nigeria again as the president of Nigeria. If you add 3 years to 8 years, you have 11 years. Then you add 5 years, which good luck Jonathan ruled Nigeria. 5 years plus. Let me just say 6 years. 6 years plus 6 years plus 11 years. That is how many years? That is you are having about 17 years. Then inside that 17 years, then you added 6 months, which Thomas Aguiyi ruled Nigeria. Then you'll be talking about 17 years and 6 months. Am I communicating with you guys? Now, if you okay, let me say 18 years. Let me forget about 6 months. Let me just say 18 years. Brothers and sisters, if you minus 18 years from 60 years of Nigeria independence, I am sure that you are going to get about 32 years. Is that correct? Thank you. So when you have 32 years of the northerners ruling Nigeria, okay, 42 years. No. 18 years, 16 years, okay, yeah, 42 years. You think 42, yeah, 42 years, you are correct. If you calculate and see the 42 years, which the northerners, thank God I said it before that I'm not good in calculation, so maybe people will not say that I have failed exam. If you minus 18 years from the 60 years that the northerners have ruled Nigeria, what are the infrastructures that has been put in place within these 40-something years by the northerners? What is the security measure that have been put in place under the leadership of this northerners for 42 years? What is the development that the northerners have put in place? I'm talking about people who have produced more presidents that the Igbos, the so-called Igbo leaders, want to invest 500 billion to bring a president to themselves. So if you look at it, you will understand that it is only a fool. It is only a fool, a stupid man that does not know that his own sister is a visitor in his own fatherland, in his own father's house. Only a stupid man, only a foolish man. Why I use this adage is because your sister doesn't have a home until she's married. She must marry, and when she marries, she makes her husband's home her own home. And when her husband's home is too much hot for her and she cannot stay, the only option is either she die inside or she come back to her father's house. Now, the marriage of 1914 in Nigeria, which they have married us forcefully, that is killing all of us, that have put all of us in dungeon, is what we are looking at on how to dismantle. And these idiots this set of animals, I have to, in fact, I have to insult them this time around. After I will say apology to my leader if he's angry. I have to insult them because their children are automatically changing their names to outside them to be able to get a job. If you want to get a job today in Nigeria, especially in the north, you must change your name to Musa, to Ahmed, to Sakira, and at the same time turn yourself to a Muslim before you get a job. If you don't do that, no job for you. Now, the people who we are supposed to look upon as our fathers, as our leaders, are the people who are supposed to come out and say, we need this, we need this, we need this, we need this. Our children are suffering when they are done schooling, they don't have a job. Why is it like that? Now, it is because of the minority commission which they set up. Because in Biafra, there's nothing like minority. Nobody will be seen as a minority inside Biafra. But they set up minority commission just to bring us down because they have already shared us. From old Eastern region, they break us into three. They say Midwest. They carve Anyoma, all Anyoma, they call Delta State and put into Midwest. Then they call us Old Eastern region. The Old Eastern region again, they come inside again and divide us again into three. Calling these people South-South, calling these people Southeast, calling these people South-South, Southeast, and okay, Yoruba is Southwest. I'm not adding the Yorubas. Now,
middle belt, they call us middle belt.
Middle belt or whatever. So now, if you go back to see the problem of Nigeria, which these people that are looking for 500 billion to bring a president for Nigeria, you will see there's something that they did, and I want it to be on record. And that is the problem of the country you call Nigeria, the contraption you call Nigeria today. State of origin. State of origin was the biggest fault and the problem of Nigeria. That is why we cannot go to Sokoto and be recognized as a Nigerian. Because once you look for a job, they ask you to fill form. In that form, there's a column where you're going to fill the state, your state of origin. When you add your state of origin as Isoko man, that job is automatically not for you. You may be the best candidate for that job. But because of that state of origin that you have filled the form, okay, oh, he's from Isoko, Nnamdi, they tear your CV, your curriculum vitae, put it inside the dustbin. The same thing applies to me. The same thing applies to Wachineke. The same thing applies to Kenga. The same thing applies to Wa. The same thing applies to Tamun or Biafras, because they have used that to know those that are supposed to be welcomed into the system, because their father told them that they should not allow, that they are going to use they are going to use the minority in the north as willing tools. When I say their father, I'm talking about Usman Danfodio. That was the statement he dropped on the ground, and the person that brought it to them in a clear picture and even make it open for the whole world to hear was Sadona of Sokoto. Sadona of Sokoto made it very clear that they are going to use, that Nigeria is their forefathers' estate. They are going to use the minority in the north to do what? To intimidate the people from the west. That they cannot even allow them to determine their own future. This has been in play, and that is why we are being treated like animals. And our fathers, the people that we call our fathers, have seen it, and they have determined and decided that no Igbo man can be a president of Nigeria, because they say that an Igbo man killed their premier and killed their what do you call him, their president. And this Igbo man they're talking about now is somebody that have carved out their own region and called Midwest and tell them they are not Igbo, which is Chukwu, Kaduna, and Zog. And that is a military regime. Something that happened, that Yoruba people are involved, Hausa people are involved, Igbo people are involved. But because he was the head, now we are inheriting all this nonsense. And these people cannot treat it. And they want to spend 500 billion to bring a president that will not come to fruition. Number one, I want us to know that the presidency of Nigeria or president of Nigeria is not meant for Igbo people. We are not welcomed in that president, in that seat, and we don't want that seat. What we want is Biafra outright. Now they think that when they use IPOB antecedents of freedom to climb to demand for 2023 presidents and say they want to bring out 500 billion to make sure that it comes to fruition, that Nigerian government will give them 500 trillion. Let me tell you people the game that they want to play. They want to use it as a bet to Nigerian government. Because we are talking about we want to go. Now they want to say they are now coming to say we say we want presidency. The presidency is going to calm the situation, and it is not true. It's not true. What they want is a bet. They know it is not possible under this planet Earth for a Fulani people who have this plan to Islamize everybody, whom Babangida used $17 billion to support OIC, Organization of Islamic Communities, to sponsor that they should conquer everybody, starting from Nigeria and conquer all Africa. So I don't know how these people think that people whose mantra is to conquer everybody will descend so low with their nonsense. They write 500 billion, which they are looking for, to go and to get it, and that 500 billion will give them an Igbo presidency. Igbo presidency go punish Igbo presidency. I want to tell them that Igbo presidency have failed on arrival, because on that very day that they are going to do that complaint, we will be in Biafra. So all these people who are talking about Igbo president 2023, we are not staying here with you to talk about that Igbo presidency. Come on, instead everybody will die before that 2023. I swear my heavenly Father. The reason why they are playing games with all of us is because our youth, all of us, we are docile for so many years, and they kept us hunger. We're all hungry, and they're using the money to buy our conscience and our souls, buy our future. They call it stomach infrastructure. So what I'm trying to say in a nutshell is this: all these people that have ganged themselves together talking about Igbo presidency, they are doing it, having voice to talk like this because of IPOB is talking about freedom, and they know that Biafra is coming imminently. So they are using 500 billion as a bet to get trillions in return. If you people watch, there's a training video now that is going up and down where they were sharing money. That is the money that was sent to them from the north. And their Ogag Patapata who handled the case was Atueze. And I remember I have told you people whom Atueze is and what Atueze have done. Atueze sent letter to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to visit him before the election that took place last 3 years. He sent letter to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu rejected that. I'm not going to attend that invitation. If Atueze wants to see me, he should come to my house. I have a house. From that very day, I gave Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I was giving him 100%. I gave him 1,100% in terms of intelligence and understanding. This is the same Atueze that after a few days went and sent Akanchawa, and they gave them how much? They gave them 500 million. They all of them, they did their hand like this. They gave them 500 million. Now, one Hausa man, an emir, is having about 8 oil wells in Biafra land. And one of the oil wells is worth 1.3 trillion. One out of the 8 oil well is worth 1.3 trillion. And you are looking for 500 million to go and to get a presidency. My brother, my sisters, I have a lot of things to break down about this 500 billion that they're talking about.
Yes.
And if you allow me, I will go on and on and on and on. But let me, cut it down a little bit so that if there is something that people want to contribute, they will have something also to say. But me, I am boiling here because what I want now is I want all the dogs to loose from their chain and loose from their cage. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu knows what I mean by let all the dogs be loose from their cage, so that they will be at alert and fight all these our thieves that have come to stay from our house while we are sleeping. So this is what I want to say for now. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
Thank you, Mazi Opaleze. I do understand all these things that you just stated right now. I do agree with you. I did not disagree with you even single one thing. Because why I'm saying all these things is because of the way these people are playing us ping pong. Believe me, they are playing us ping pong. Believe me, I am saying the truth. They are playing us ping pong. And sometimes I wonder, this money they say that they want to raise, from where? They want to begin to buy us again. And I want people to understand that, what is his name? I forgot his name. A man just, I just make a quick video, that was 2 days ago, when Dr. Obadiah was saying all these things. I don't know where our sense of our people is going. And I'm telling our people for them to understand that what we want is Biafra. We don't want any restructuring. We don't want Igbo presidency. We don't want anything from these people. They are not our elders, because these people, they just come here to kill us. Believe me, this money they want to raise now is the money that tomorrow they will begin to buy you with 2,000 naira. After 2,000 naira, now you give them momentum, the power to rule over you and bastardize you anyhow they want. And my sister, okay, Ikenga want to say something. Let me bring Ikenga. I want you to hit them hard. You have to hit them hard, please.
Mazi, thank you very much. Thank you for this wonderful evening. I don't know what your time is over there. I may be your morning, it may be your afternoon, it may be your evening, but it's my own evening. And I was at shop when we started this program, and from there, then I moved to the house. I've got it. I'm at home as I'm talking to you now, and thank God I'm relaxed now. I can say the way it is. You know, I've been listening, I've been following, and I understand everything that is going on here. Yes, Igbo presidency or Igbo president, because if you follow what is going on in Nigeria, you realize that the world, they always use the youth are the future, the leaders of tomorrow. I don't know how they normally use it. We are the days of tomorrow and that of tomorrow, while the old fools are still campaigning. You know, last time I had opportunity to ask Dele Momodu from Oduduwa land. I have opportunity to ask him question on one of, you know who Dele Momodu is? Dele Momodu is the CEO of Vision, that's a Vision magazine, and a once presidential candidate. I don't know, once or twice, I don't know. I have opportunity to ask him a very simple question. I said to him, sir, can you tell me, does election work in Nigeria? And it will surprise you the answer he gave me. He said, no, there is nothing like election in Nigeria. Then I proceed. I said, then why are you then advising me as a youth to go and join, he called it a two giant political party, that's a APC and the PDP, the most notorious party on this planet Earth, APC, and only criminals and thugs that made up these two parties in that zoological Republic of Nigeria. I said that if you can look into my eyes and say to me that there is nothing like election in Nigeria, why are you then deceiving me as your child? Because you are old enough to be my father. And
Kamano, please mute your mic, please.
Yes, and if my father can deceive me this way, then I wonder what my enemy will do to me if they have the opportunity. Now, Igbo president, contributing, I think it's 21 billion, not 17. I think it's 21 billion naira or dollars. I don't know, in whatever currency it is. I don't know. Now, I want to say this to our youth all over the world, not only Biafran, including the Janjaweeds, because I understand that some of the Janjaweeds, they are educated, they have some educated ones, especially those one living outside Zoo, and the Odudu whites, and the Biafrans in general. I want to say this to you. On the period of COVID-19 that we are still in, a lot of those that call themselves compatriots, they call themselves the leader, they call themselves the billionaire, they contributed a lot from my own village alone, more than 5 billion naira, more than 5 billion from my own village. I'm talking of my own, from Nnewi, my own hometown. Only Nnewi people contributed almost 5 billion. Then Anambra in general contributed or close to 10 billion. And one hot mama, or they call him hot auntie or hot sister, I don't know which one is her name, decided to, pocket this money, and nothing happened. And this money they contribute, because I love to call them, somebody like Ifeanyi Uba, Senator Ifeanyi Uba, of course, he's a man I respect so much. Somebody like Kratos Ibeto, somebody like, how do you call it, Innocent. Somebody like, many of them, just name them, a lot of them from my place. And I said to them, this money you contribute and give to python and the goat that swallowed money. In zoo, where animals live, the people that normally spend the money is only animals. That's why you have the story like a rat chasing the president out of the presidential villa, a snake swallowing some billions of dollars, chimpanzee running away and chilling in a 5-star hotel in Dubai, and some other animals, very wild. All the animals that live there. I never see a domestic animal in Nigeria. The only animals that live in Nigeria are only wild animals. Domestic, no chance for domestic ones. So now, I say, why do you people have to contribute the money to give it to these animals? Because they are not human, and the way they spend their own money and the planet Earth where they spend this money, we don't know. Because if they can even spend it within, it's good. At least it will enter into our economy and it will boost our. But their own, if some of them bury it, some of them swallow it, some of the, I don't understand this kind of wild animal. And now, after this COVID-19 contribution and whatever they call it, now the money, nobody is talking about it again. And that's the attitude of Zoo people. Anytime something happens, they can only talk it 2 weeks or 3 weeks. You will never hear of that again. If somebody steals money, you can only hear it 2 or 3, latest 1 month. Nobody will, they will say, forget it, we move on. That's how it works in Zoo. Okay, now, this our brown teeth and the red cap with Ubeno Koko elders. Although our leader have asked us not to insult them, but they are very stupid. When I say they are very stupid, of course, they know that. Anytime I say so, people say, why are you Kenga? You always insult the elders. I say, yes. The reason why I insult the elders is because the youths among us will one day grow old and they will become elders also. So youth that is stupid will one day become elder. And will you then call them sensible elders while they are stupid and useless when they are youth? So definitely we have a stupid elder with the red cap, just like the second Prince Darlington is putting on. Everyone can put it. You just go and buy it. You catch one fowl, you take the feather, you put it there, you become Hannes. That's how it doesn't. Nobody. There is no qualification to become elder in our land. The only qualification you need is to know how to lie, or know how to blackmail your people, or know how to eat the money that belongs to everybody. Then you become elder, and you have a brown teeth. You learn how to eat a kola nut. That's how you become elder in our place. Very simple, because it's only elders in our place that eat bitter things. Now, these so-called brown teeth elders, your children, like myself, yourself, our viewers all over the world, we are crying.
Please, please, my brother Ikenga, I know if I left you here, if I leave you, you will talk till tomorrow, you know. I want you to use 3 minutes to conclude because we have a lot of things to discuss here. I'm not shutting you up. I know you are angry. I know you are angry. I can feel it from your eyes, from your body language. But please, I want you to conclude in 3 minutes, so I will move on, please. I'm sorry, you know. I know, I got you.
In other words, we have a limited time now. Not like you said, we are going marathon. Okay. Very good. Thank you for confirming that, because I was even scared when you said that we will stay here for some hours. Now, let me say this. We, your children, we are crying that we want a total emancipation. We want a total restoration. We want total freedom for our people. And all you will do is to gather, to summon yourselves like vultures to ask for Igbo president. Now, my question to you, as an elder, that you call yourself, is it that you guys are foolish or stupid or always opposition? Why do you always ask for opposite what we want? If we ask for white, you ask for black. Who did this to our elders? If we ask for freedom, you ask for war. If we come out as a freedom fighter, you say to them that they are terrorists. Why must you always ask opposite of what we want? Contributing money, don't you know that this money that you want to contribute for Igbo president, that even if you guys achieve it, do you think it's possible to get Igbo president? Now, in conclusion, whether you brown teeth elders, whether you stupid elders, whether you want it or not, we are going to get Biafra, and we don't want anything called Igbo president. We want Biafra president, and that's all we are asking for, and that's what we stand for. And any of you, let me sound it as a warning. I know anytime I say something like this, DSS will pick it. They will. Any of you, I'm sounding it as a warning. And I will refer you people to Ambazonians. Go to Ambazonia, you will see what is happening there. You will see how they are behaving their area. Any of you that will stand in our way to achieve what we want, we will cross that section. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you, Ikenga. Ikenga, from your body language, I can understand you. I can feel your pain. I can feel your pain. We are all pain here. We are all pain, because if we are not feeling pain, we can never be here discussing this, what our elders are doing to us. But now, to you, Tamono Tonye, you know, there is something, that is a video that was going around on social media, is viral video. When what is his name? I think it's Ismaila Issa Fontour. Ismaila Issa Fontour. He said because when our people, our elders are saying that Igbo presidency 2023, And Issa Fontua was saying that, who told you people, who said to you people, who gives you that assurance that you Igbo people will become a president? Now, it's to you, Tamono Tony. Do you think that all this gallivanting that these people are doing, or all this parabolating themselves are here and there, do you think that they will get this Igbo presidency? Do you think? I know, I'm just asking a question, but because we are not here for Igbo presidency, we are not here for restructuring, and I believe even though you want this Igbo presidency, before then we Biafra, we are gone already. We are gone already. Maybe you will go to Hausa land or Fulani to be ruling them there. So what is your take here, Tamono Tony, my sister, before I will proceed to Uwa? Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Mazi Okechukwu. So you know my own stance on the whole thing with Igbo presidency. It's a farce. It's beams in this. It's just, they're just fooling themselves. Let me just put it in a nutshell. They're just fooling themselves because, first of all, nobody wants them there. Second of all, I know that they know that because of the agitation of, in fact, if not for our Biafran agitation, if not for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because there have been some small Biafran agitation moves like Mossab and the likes. So if not for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, today none of them will be talking about Igbo presidency. You and I know, at best they'll be talking about vice presidency. They'll be looking for which Janjaweed to go and attach themselves. And don't forget that this Janjaweed, they look at all of us at once. So they might even go tomorrow and go and look for one of their faithful, maybe Amechi, because all these things that Amechi is helping the Janjaweed do, like get loans, debt loans from China and all those things, is still towards him. He wants to even be either a vice president. And for him, I always, when I saw that article about them bringing that money up, it took my mind back to the fact that Amechi made a public statement that he is an Igbo man, that nothing can change it. So I believe that it's still the groundwork, because they can pick any of their foot to them. They will expect these people to be great. So after they rallied around and spent their billions, at the end of the day, they will go and carry one of their faithfuls and still give. That is if at all. But I can tell you for a fact, my brother, that before this is happening, Biafra don't pot. We don't go. We don't have, as it's none of our business where what they decide to use their money for. They are the ones that are going to be rendered, paupers, or they're the ones that are going to end up enslaving themselves and their children more, because we have nothing to do with it, and our position is very clear and we are very vocal, and I'm sure the whole world knows about where we stand.
Thank you, my sister Tamuno Tony. Now I will bow to our sister Uwa Sophia. Our sister Uwa Sophia, what do you think about this Igbo presidency? Because we have to start also this campaign so that it will reach every of our people, for them to understand that we IPOB, we the indigenous people of Biafra, we did not stand for Igbo presidency. We are not here for what they call it restructuring, because we have known and we saw it when Ohaneze Nnamdi said before in 2019, right, before the second term of this dead Buhari. They said it, without restructuring, no president election. But what happened today, because we know them, say that they don't buy them. They don't buy them. They don't wallop. You know what they call it? They have swampled their thinking. These people, they don't think anymore. And my sister, what do you have to say about this? I don't know what to call it, but I am telling you, our Igbos leaders, they are useless. They are useless, indeed useless.
Thank you, Mazi Biafra Shine. Thank you, sir. When our brother was talking, Okechukwu, I pick one thing he said. Do you know this Igbo presidency? If we did not follow them up, bomber to bomber, they will be there. Fulani will put them there. Me and of course, it will happen. So this life is not all just about talking. You act. so that that thing will not come to pass. Just like Edo election now, people are telling me, you na Biafra now, it no concern you. No, they compare for Obaseki. You know, I know the reason. I don't like PDP. I don't like APC, but I know the reason. I have some secret reason why I am campaigning for particular person. It's only me and God know that reason. You understand? So it doesn't concern me. But anyway, I campaign. I did not. I talk for them. I did not talk. One person must be there anyway. You understand? They will still rule us for another 4 years. They are the leader. They are the government. They are deciding what our people will eat, or where they will walk, to, or the market that we go, or the army that we keep them. You understand? They decide the fate of our people. So this Igbo presidency now, our Mazi is shouting. He's shouting. You know, I like to talk to people on social media, but most especially, I like to do underground work. I talk to people out of social media. I make them to understand one thing. These people, whether we like it or not, they are there. They are ruling our people. They are turning our brain, people. They are still there. You understand? We will shout today. We will shout tomorrow. This Igbo presidency, do you know why it's raining on their mat? Do you know why it's raining in Fulani mat, Yoruba mat, Hausa mat, Igbo mat, or the coastal region, Biafra mat? Do you know why it's raining? It's because of our Mazi, Nnamdi Kanu. If IPOB is not pushing the government of the Zoom, they will not plan it that they want to give Igbo power. Are they mad? Do you not see what they did to Jonathan? So they have sense. They are very smart. British will tell them, put their brother, maybe they will relax. For it not to happen, for Igbo presidency not to happen, we have to wake our people up on the ground. No we that is living outside. The ground, people on ground, we have to make them understand one thing, that they have to stand on their words. That is my whole point. Because they make them to be hungry. There is, we like it or not, people who in Nigeria or people who the Zoom, they're hungry. They are hungry. You understand? There is one of my followers that was calling me, Sister Wa, please, I need 2,000 naira. Come on, 2,000 naira to buy drugs. You know, I was afraid to give him to it because I was afraid. And I call my coordinator. I say, I dey fear. I bet this boy want go use my money to do something. He said no. He said there is hungry in the ground. I say, okay, may you give him. Me will not give you. You understand? We like it or not, they are hungry. So anybody that is hungry, you give him 10,000 naira, is like you are his God, or you are his second God. You understand? So my brother, this Igbo presidency, if we did not serious about this Biafra issue, it will come to pass. I tell you. We all have to do something now. We have to back Nnamdi Kanu for Biafra to exist, for Biafra to come, for them not to succeed and come and do useless Igbo presidency. You understand? That is my own contribution. Thank you.
Okay, my sister or my brothers, because if we stay here, we can never go today. Please, I want to raise another issue, and then I will go to Ijuju. After Ijuju, I will go to Oalense. I want to raise this issue right now so that we can also discuss it. I'm not going to take a lot of time. I think I will just use a 5 minutes to bring the issue out, then we discuss about it. And this issue goes this way. You know, I want to talk about this security outfit. You know that the Yoruba Oduduwa, they have their own, what they call Omoteku. And I could remember when this Omoteku just come out new, when they are planning this, because they didn't tell the zoo government, they just started from their own. They organize themselves, they fix it on the ground that nobody knows about it till the thing is surfaced for people to see it. And we also know that the Fulani, they have fixed their own too, which they call the northern one. I don't know, maybe they call it Dambanza. I don't know what they call it. But now my question is this. Why is that we, the Biafran people, especially the let me call it, I don't know, Ohanese Ndibo and Pandef, Ohanese Ndibo and Pandef, because when Oduduwa started their own, they say Oduduwa, Yorubas, West, and the northern people say their own, Dambanza, the North. Why is a problem for us, we the Biafrans, we the Ohanese Ndibo and Pandef? Why can't them join together? As I'm saying truth, up to date, they never open anything, they never have any arrangement, and I'm believing that Dave Umahi now is saying that no more any security outfit. Now my question to you people is this: why is anybody did this thing to us? Did we offend anybody in this eastern region? Did we offend anybody that we can never one day come out and do something for ourselves? This is my question to you. I want you to go further and tell me if you have a reason, because I don't know. I'm just bringing this issue so that we can also treat it. Why is our people don't want to have anything to do with us? They just only want to be selling us. They just want us to just be using us for trade with the Fulani Alamajiri, 10% from Sahel. These people are not Nigerians. And we have to tell people how it is. They are not Nigerians, but they are ruling the South, or the whole South. My brother, I want you to say something about this, please.
Thank you. Before I say anything, I want to sing a song. I want to sing a song. Biafra must come in. Biafra must come in. Biafra must come in. I not go agree, you must agree, you. The reason why Ohanese Ndi Beribe and all these useless elders from the coastal region, the only reason why they are being so, they are perpetual slave to the Janjaweed and using it against us to kill our future and our destiny, not taking us serious. Because the guys know they should, there's something we take back. Understand me? So, like our brother Ikenga talk about what is happening in Amazonia. We IPOB were very loyal and we are very respectful to the command and control of the leadership of IPOB, championed by our supreme leader Nnamdi Kanu. When we started this program, I was saying something that Nnamdi Kanu have his plan B, A, B, C, D. Some of us who are here, we have also our plan now, because we cannot fold our hands and watch us be conquered. The failure of the useless Ohanese Ndibo, or Ohanese Ndi Beribe, and the rest of the useless morons from the coastal region, even down to Oduduwa land, it is to consume the future generation of ours and our next generation. These guys are just jumping up at that, buying house in Dubai, buying in Malaysia. They are enjoying, they're not feeling it, but they don't have the sense to have a rethink that their children will suffer. You are a police today, your children will not be a police tomorrow. You can be a police now, be molesting people. Your children will not be police tomorrow. They will be molested, but they don't have sense to reason these things, to make a better playground for everybody, so that when they are gone, their children will be on a safe ground to play on. This same idiot, they don't think all these things. There's something I always used to say, and I will say it again, that those morons, those moronic morons, there was a statement that someone wrote today, say that the stupidity of the useless idiots that call themselves elders in our midst, their stupidity is stupid. What I'm trying to say in essence is that these so-called elders that some of you will be saying, why are you insulting elders? Oh, elders, gray hair. All this, when you put on a cap that look like the one of Mazi, Prince Darlington, and you are eating bitter cola, or you are eating cola nut, and you'll be cracking your voice and be trying to make parable of a sitting ground and be seeing what is on top of Iroko's tree. That is what, when you know this parable, you are qualified to be an elder. So once they start cracking their voice and be making speeches, oh, say elders. But trust me, this your gray hair elders, with their lot of wisdom, the contraction, the way it is right now, the zoo, the poverty, the killing, the rape, the abuse of power, this is the result of your so-called, the leadership of your so-called elders. So tell me, this ugly result of your so-called elder that you say we should not insult, is it worthy to be praised? That they have systematically chased us all. All the men say, I'm trying to go Europe, I go Europe, I go Europe, I did for Canada. So what I'm trying to say, to answer your question, there is nothing like Igbo presidency. All those guys are just joking. Even those idiots, those old fools who are jumping up and say that Igbo presidency concentrated in 2041. All those things are rubbish. Janjaweed is not even giving them that opportunity. Janjaweed is not giving them that opportunity. Don't worry. When that I come in their own dreams, you will easily see Yoruba people will say that they want it. Arewa will say they want it. They are not giving even any Igbo person a presidency. Even VP self, they are not even sure. Even if they nominated a VP from Igbo speaking part of Biafran, they will put it on a party that they know that they will rig against. So that they will push it to us, like the way they push Peter Obi, vote for PDP, vote for him. So that if he went through Atiku, he will articulate, and then he will not be a VP. Igbo man coming as a VP for the first time, and they will rig it. So that we also calm everybody. That's how they will hope that, okay, Igbo people are going to come out as a VP in PDP or in APC. These are the whole thing. And if all those, see, the truth is that these are our Ohaneze, Undi elders, and the rest of the Ohaneze, Undi governors, and Undi senator, and Undi elder eating kola nuts. Those guys are weak. They are dull in the brain. Somebody that cannot even stand up to speak for the killings of his or her own people in his own land. I wonder the kind of leadership is going to render to anybody anyway. But they never know that once you are very strong and we are very active, once you don't agree to this Janjaweed imposture, this imposing of their primitivity on us, they'll be afraid of you. They don't know. They think that it's by speaking against IPOB or using IPOB to climb ladder that will make them relevant. Anyway, let me not say too much. But what I am saying, let's say that Anna Ostawa gave her own view. Other people have given also their own view. But trust me, there's not like Igbo presidency. The Igbo leader, they might be going to be raising a 500 billion and zoo currency to champion whatever they want to champion. But there's in the heart of the Janjaweed, there's nothing like Igbo presidency. In fact, there's nothing like Igbo Yoruba presidency. They still want to rule again. When they have a Usman Danfodio course that they want to champion. When they want to champion. The truth is that while we wait for let me just round up in 1 minute. The truth is that while we are with our Supreme Mazi Kanu, we should let the Janjaweed know, and the useless Ohaneze in the presidency and senator down to the coastal region, or the whole useless Igwe and the Eze and the Ovi and the Obi and the rest, putting on red cap and eating kola nut and sharing money. One day, if they don't take time, they are pushing us to what will bounce back on them. It's because they say boys they keep quiet, then they make that they do anyhow. To be honest with you, apart from IPOB and some of the Oduduwas who are waking up, an average Nigerian is insane. An average Nigerian youth is a zombie. In fact, they should have aborted him or her. I'm telling you. Tell me a reason why a young youth we kill a sister for ritual. You need to call it to Sigo. We kill somebody for some useless sacrifice and ritual. They will kill for courtesan. But the idiots who are putting us in this barbaric situation of a Zuko Nigeria, they will leave them. They will leave them. They don't even think to that.
Okay, my brother Idudu. My brother Idudu, I thank you for your contribution, but one thing I want, now I will go straight to Obareze, but I want to shift something in for those of them that are clamoring for Igbo presidency, and I believe that this thing that happened in Imo State, like our sister Uwa said, there's a point there, there's some point that I see that maybe as they were planning for them, maybe they will plan it this way. That thing that happened in Imo State by Hope Uzodinma and Ihedio, it may happen again. They will say, okay, let's give it to Imo, and after 1 month they will go to court. They will say a lie that they're missing some vote. After 2 months, because when I don't say after 2 months they will change them, but we are telling them before then we have gone. We have gone. My brother Opalese, I want you to say something. Please make it snappy, because I want to bring our last article here, and then we can open our line, even though we have, because people have been calling me here, but I close my phone. If we can have only 2 to 3 people, they're enough, because we have discussed a lot here. After you now, I will go to Tamono Tone, then I will bring the last article. It's going to be back to you again, Obaleze. Then I will go straight to Ikenga. Please make it snappy, please. Thank you.
Thank you very much, my fellow comrades, the Biafra Strong Voices. We are here to do justice to all the evil they are doing to us. The truth is that before I go ahead to talk, I want to show us this. If you look at this very, very well, you look very well. That is picture of Lagos. Look at it very well. You see Lagos. That is Lagos. That is Abuja, and that is Niger Delta, the place they call Niger Delta. You see, and Pandef are supposed to be the socio-cultural organization that is supposed to be speaking for our people from the riverine areas, and you see how they underdevelop all of them. And a lot of things is happening. I want to start by mentioning things here before I want to make it, I want to compact it, but the thing is too big, honestly. So, a Igbo presidency is fake. Ogoni, land cleaning is fake. All the factories in Biafra land are all dead. They closed them down completely. The seaports are dead. The international airports are dead. All the Igbo shops in Nigeria, in every part of the country, burnt down. Then in Lagos, the properties that belongs to Igbos, if you watch what happened between Kunle and Alhaji, their conversation, because I am a kind of person that goes back. I used to go back to the grassroots and bring out things things that people have forgotten. I used to talk about it, that in Lagos, the status which they want to give to Lagos is going to be against the Igbo and in favor of the Yorubas and the Hausas. And that conversation meant a lot. Now, based on this question you asked here, and I'm going to connect it with the same Igbo presidency which they told us about. My brother must tell all of us something. If any Igbo man step into that office as the president of Nigeria, he will die in the next 1 month. They will kill him. Mark it, write today's date. I said it openly, online, live, everybody is watching. If any man, being an Igbo man, enter there, maybe they package him, they fully package him to see if they can calm down the situation, thinking that if an Igbo man enter there, that is going to affect the struggle is going to, quench. It's not possible. Number one is that the possibility of an Igbo man being in Nigeria presidency is like, it's easy for a camel to pass through the eye of the needle than for Igbo man to be president of Nigeria. But peradventure, if it does happen, he is going to die there in 6 months. And mind you, if it happens, that means they are going to give him a Fulani man as vice. And once the man enters, they kill him. The same thing which the same situation that brought Goodluck Jonathan to presidency, they are going to bring it back to pay. They say they are using it to pay them back. This is what happened to them, and now it's going to happen to these people too. And I want to tell you, if it happened like my sister Sophia said, I will tell you that the man, whoever that is going to be there, will not talk. Do you people know that Goodluck Jonathan does not have a right of his own as a president? He doesn't have power of his own as a president to do this the way he wished to do it. He did not, exercise it for 1 day. Good luck was like a puppet in the hand of the Fulanese. Whatever good luck used to do was determined in the Sokoto Caliphate. The only option that good luck took out of the Sokoto Caliphate instruction and order was to confirm Azubike Ihejirika as the chief of staff of Nigeria Army when he was the president of Nigeria. Yes, and by hierarchy, it was Azubike that's supposed to be the chief of staff. So they cannot toy with that. There's nowhere they can turn it upside down. And when Azubike started working as an Igbo man that he is, gallantly fighting the Boko Haram, kicking them off, I mean, Azubike Ihejirika nearly wiped out Boko Haram in the north. The same north came out shouting that they are killing their own children. And that's when the late Buhari said that any war against Boko Haram is war against the north. So, my brothers and my sisters, all these things are happening, and there are people whom you call your Ezes, you call your Igbo leaders, whom our leader does not to insult anymore, are there dancing skelewu, collecting stomach infrastructure, feeding, eating the future of their children and that of their children's children. Now they think that giving the Igbo presidency is going to maybe retrieve their lost glory, which is impossible. It's not going to happen. So why I'm talking slowly like this, because I am so much angry here now. If I begin to talk the way I am feeling, you will see it will be as if I'm fighting. But the truth is that all of them from A to Z that are there planning to raise up 500 billion. One person can bring up 500 billion. What is 500 billion? One person can just bring it and give them. But that money is not going to work, because in Nigeria, Operation A3, is it Operation A4? That was the best system of casting voting system that have ever worked in Nigeria, and that is what they did in 1993. And that Operation A4 says you are voting for Idudu, stand behind Idudu. You are voting for Tamunotonye, stand behind Tamunotonye. Right there, the people who vote for Idudu will be counted. 5 people, 250 people vote for Idudu. It is counted. 1,000 people vote for Tamuno is counted. Election will be announced right there that Tamuno have won in so ward. That was Operation A4 that they practiced in 1993 election. Now they have thwarted and removed that Operation A4, knowing that it is the best way of voting. Now what they are giving to you, they tell you your PVC is your right to vote, and on that very day, you will see they will hire thugs and come and carry ballot paper. And some places, the machine which they use to confirm you and confirm your PVC will not be working. There will be no light. Some of them, they say the battery don't die. So, and if you look at the census of 1953, 1954 of Nigeria, you notice that the British gave the Northerners more number to let us know that they are more in number than us. So there is no how you can do it. I'm trying to even advise them by this statement I'm dropping here now, to advise those people who are using 500 billion to use that 500 billion and go and build things in our communities and get job for their children and create a good blow, because when you spend that money finish, that election will be announced, will be determined and announced in Abuja. It is not going to be announced according to who voted and who didn't vote. So all these things are the things that I have looked into and see that there is no possibility of an Igbo man becoming a president of Nigeria. And even if there is, it is going to be an audio president that they packaged. And once you get there, they are going to Pibuya, Agapibuya, or PA. You understand what I'm saying? So that is what I have to say for now. Let us go to the next topic. Thank you very much.
Yes, Mazi. Before, I want to go straight to Tamunotonye, and I want you to just, if you can be able to use only 3 minutes to just put some highlights on this. But before I will go to you, Tamunotonye, you know, all this while we are here, I'm using my computer so I can see all the comments. And there's a lady that wrote here, and this thing goes straight to you, Tamuno. I want you to clear this person. Okay, let's forget about that. I have got some things from Idudu say that I should forget about it. Okay, now let's go straight to our last topic here, and this will go to this topic now will go to Darlington. And Darlington, I want you to make this thing not. I don't want you to take a lot of time. Okay, I don't want you to take a lot of time. Please, my brothers and sisters, please just give me a minute. I have to bring it out. I don't want you to take a lot of time because now we are now at 7:40, which is 6:40. We have 20 minutes to end of this program. So I want to bring the last topic here that we just we have to discuss about, you know, and okay, I'm there now. The topic said the Igbo traditional rulers montaging the future of the children receiving monthly salary from the state government of Nigeria. The Igbo traditional rulers montaging the future of their children receiving monthly salary from the state government of Nigeria. What these people, they are keeping selling us. They are keeping doing all manners of evil to our people. I don't know. These people just want to kill us. I just want you to say to bring this issue with 5 minutes. Then I will go straight to Ikenga, and then I will go to Tomoya place.
As in the hot in a jiffy, they are mortgaging our future. They have mortgaged our future from time immemorial. Yes, if you watch Imo International Airport was built by the Imolites. Money was shared among the school children, among every family. People paid money to make sure that we have airports in Imo State. Now, look at these people. How are kings made in our land, those in olden days? In some family, the rulers of every community comes by hereditary. Hereditary is the system whereby you have four forefathers who are kings, and you have great grandfathers inherited it, and it comes down to you, and it is highly respected by the whole community. And
please mute your mic. Please mute your mic, please.
And traditional rulers are supposed to be the traditional rulers are supposed to be the mouthpiece of every community, and every community respect their traditional rulers. And where this thing is working is only in the north, because they are using Islam to control all of them. When one sheikh come out and speak, everybody listen. When one Alhaji come out and speak, they listen. But in our own community, before now, we listen to our chiefs. We listen to those who are, who are ruling us. But since after the war, everything changed. The certificate of Igweship, of Ezeship, is being given to the people by the state government, which is wrong. And by so doing, what they're doing is they are paying you and they're telling you what to say, what not to say, what to do, what not to do in your communities. This is mortgaging the future of their children, because if they are not collecting that salary, 100,000, 150 every month, there's no how a man from Abuja will call Igwe from my community and tell the Igwe from my community that the youth in the community should not fight any Hausa Fulani that brought cow into our community that damaged our crops. In Ogun, the local government where I came from, that was either 2 years or 3 years ago. Fulani herdsmen killed about 8 people in Ogun, and the youth mobilized themselves, came out to fight back. Then army and police came and began to arrest these people. This is a community. This is a local government. This happened in a community where there is a king who is supposed to speak for them. They took all of them, about 40 some of them. It was only Radio Biafra that was shouting and fighting for their release. And this person you call the Igwe of that community did not do anything. If it is in the north, it will not happen. If such a thing takes place in the north, it will never happen, because before you arrest anybody from the community, as a police officer, you must come to the traditional ruler of that community. But now they are giving them money. They are, as a matter of fact, do you know that Okorocha removed the Eze that's supposed to be the Eze of Owerri Kingdom and gave it to someone else? He gave it to someone who he likes during his tenure. If you come to Owerri, now I know that there are people from Owerri that are watching this program and they are listening. Eze Njamanze is the traditional ruler of Owerri Kingdom by history. The Njamanze family have been there for hundreds of years, you know. But Okorocha, because Njamanze was a man that says the truth, he was a king that doesn't take any nonsense. He was a king that does things the way he's supposed to be. He doesn't answer sa to any king. Not these hungry kings that are hungry, that the governments are paying. Because of that, the Okorocha administration removed that power and give it to someone else. The day that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu visited Owerri, something happened. Yes, there was a fracas between two people, between two cliques that wanted Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to go and visit that Eze, the one that the Okorocha gave power of authority of whatever they call it, that was recognized as the king of Owerri. Then the other people were telling Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, no, that this is the right people, the right place to go. So after all said and done, we did not go to that one that the Okorocha brought to power. So they are mortgaging our future. They have sold our future. They have destroyed our future because it is government who is now paying them, telling them what to do, what not to do. So because of this, I must tell you that every community in Biafra land as it stands now, it is not your king that determines what happened in your community. It is the government that determines what is happening. I will give you, all of you, a living example. The late king, Eze Kanu, all his days when he was ruling as the one of Afara Kingdom, one of Afara Kingdom, he never took bribe from the Nigerian government. He have refused a lot of bribe, and because of that, the road that led to his house was not tarred, and every other road within that community was tarred. Some of you who have gone to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu house will testify what I'm saying. Eze Kanu refused to collect any money from anybody. He refused to be compromised, and they refused to tie the road that led to his house. I saw it with my clinical eyes, and a lot of people who know this story know it. It was only when he died that the president, the PG of that community, and the community as a whole went to the governor and said, do you realize that the land which the capital of Abia State is being situated belongs to the kingdom that this man that died come from? For that, you people die at least this road. Let there be a smooth road where people will pass. What I'm saying now is to let the whole world to know what these people are doing to us. And once you are a king and you are not taking bread from them, you are not doing all those things that they want you to do, they will forget about you. They will not even carry you along. So it happened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's father. That is to tell you that the family of Kanus are true freedom fighters. So they did not build the road until he died. That is when they started building the road. So I'm saying all this is so that it will be in record for our people to know that all this our traditional whatever. It is high time. It is high time the youth begin to take the bull by the horn, because you made mention. Mazi Kengas made mention of something here. He said that you used to hear that the future of our children, the tomorrow children are the futures of tomorrow, but today we are not the future of tomorrow. It is our fathers. Look at the man that you call Nnamdi, that was kneeling down to beg to be a governor of Enugu State. How old is Nnamdi? Are you telling me that Nnamdi, that there is no young people like us who are graduates of different courses that can handle that office? There are, but they cannot bring them close. Because these people, they keep recycling themselves. You can imagine Nigeria is a country where after being a governor, you go back and be a senator. Please, a senator and a governor, which one is more high in ranking? Is it not to continue looting money, taking money? So our future is in the hand of these people, but now we are going to take it by force. What I'm telling our Biafran brothers and sisters is this: once Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stand up and say, let us go, all of us must go. If he say, let us wait, all of us must wait, because he is the only man that is feeling our pain. He is the only man that have refused to take bribe. He is the only man that have seen what we are seeing, that have feel what we are feeling. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu he have a British citizenship. So if he doesn't want to fight for your freedom or to do anything, he go back to United Kingdom and relax and enjoy whatever he want to enjoy there. But he left everything, left his father's kingdom and fighting for all of us. Therefore, I want us to know that our future is supposed to be in our hand, not in the hand of our traditional rulers anymore. All that thing they're telling us, all that you know that before election, when election is coming close, what they do is the Nigerian government, the governors will carry money and be visiting them one after the other, for them to convince who is going to vote for who and who is not going to vote for who. And they tell us it's election. It is selection, not election. And these rulers, they are using them against us. And once your father is a traditional ruler, and your father will contract you as the youth leader and tell you to bring other people, then you pay them 1,000, 2,000. Everybody will just march out and go and do whatever they want to do. So I want to recap by saying that we are going to have our future in our hand and act upon it. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the only leader whom we shall trust with all our might and support. And whenever he says, let us move, we must move. So thank you so much, my brother, because I know time is no longer on our side.
Thank you, Mazi Obaleze. Now I want to move to Tomono Tone. People are commenting here. They are calling her the queen. They are calling her all sort of nice names. And it's very good that we have queen in our house. And Tomono Tone, what do you want to say about how the traditional rulers are using the life of our children's life, our life to play ping pong? What do you see about that? Because they are collecting money. We saw them last time when they are collecting their payment. They are sharing, hand to hand, the way they used to do it. It's usual. It's normal for them. What do you have to say about it? And I want you to take only 4 minutes, because I think it's been a long time you never speak. I want you to take 4 minutes. Then I will go to Ikenga. I want you to speak 4 minutes after Ikenga, or I will say something. Then I don't know. I don't think that we're going to bring people in today because our time is about to end. Or we can also give one person just a time. I think Tamona is out. Let me move straight to the Ikenga. Ikenga, please.
I don't know if you can hear me. Mazi, can you hear me? Thank you very much. I believe you can hear me, and I believe Biafrans all over the world can hear me. I am a king, of course, and I am the man who say it without missing word, without fear of favor, irrespective of those who are involved. I will tell you something, and Facebook Janjaweed operator may not like it. Those who think they are wiser than us may not agree with me. Even some of our leaders may not concord with me, but I will say it. You see these brown teeth elders. You see these useless elders that are busy building 4-story building in our nature with the blood of their children. Those they killed in Impo, in Ugwacha, in Afaluku, and other places. And millions that died during the war. All you do is to buy 911 articulators with now let me say this. It doesn't matter who is agreeing with me. Maybe some of my co-hosts, they will not agree with me. But I want to tell you people that a time will come when even our supreme leader can't even control us. You know, I always say this to Nigeria. I think they should be very thankful to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. In fact, if it's possible, they should be giving him sacrifice upon sacrifice, the same way they sacrifice to their God, because of the kind of person that he is. Makachineke bin anyway, if God mistakenly choose me as the leader of Biafra, by now, no living thing, nothing that moves will be alive in that zoo. Because it's better we end it and start it afresh. Now let me tell our so-called leaders and the elders, we will kill you people. Very simple. I don't want people, it doesn't matter how you want to take it, but to die, you people must. Because we can't keep ranting every day. I'm on social media buying data, speaking, and now I'm becoming like a mad person. Because every time I keep saying we will. And you people, and the only thing that Igbo man fear is death. He will tell you, kill me, let me see. Igbo person never take correction until you see one person die. He will never. It's impossible. There is no amount of English. There is no amount of advice that you will give to an Igbo man, he will take it until he will see his neighbor down. That's the only way Igbo man that you will be telling, I will kill you. He will tell you, kill me, let me see. And you wonder how someone who is dead will see. That's Igbo man for you. But I want to tell the elders, very simple, that they will die. And the reason why we will kill you, and if your children continue like you, like this act of sabotage that is going on in our land, of course you will die. And when you die, our leader will go and defend us. And when you die, our leader will stand for us. And when you die, we will be justified, because the so-called Bible that you usually fools are reading said, suffer not the witch to live. And anyone who is a stumbling block to your progress, to your success, is actually a witch. And the Bible says, suffer that person not to live. So I'm sending it as a warning, as a notice or notification, whatever you may call it, to all these baby sovereignty case that is all over the place. The ones in Germany, the ones in Turkey, the ones in Japan, the ones in US. You will die. Yes. You will die when the time comes. If you don't change. This is all the king I will tell you. And mark my word. And quote me anywhere. You will. You may surely pay. You will pay. You paying, you must pay. And we don't have to keep pretending. I want to say this to Biafrans strong voices. We can't keep speaking diplomatic. We can't keep, pretending to be. No, it's time we go radical. We have to be radical. If we are not radical, these people will not listen. If we keep on saying, oh, change, saboteur doesn't, it runs in their blood. So the only thing to do them is to wipe them out. Because that's what Bible asks us to do. When Jesus in the Bible, according to those that read Bible, I do read Bible, when he called up people who were shredding in the church, Jesus, well, he didn't take it easy. He will remove somebody's head. That means if he see like he happened to get a conglomerate, he will cut off somebody's head in battle. And that's how it is. Because you will suffer not the winch to live. So the elders, the saboteurs, which I know that very well, we are coming to talk after. People always come and advise me, oh, it came that you people don't have to be talking about the sabotage, and you are saying the saboteurs don't talk about them. And these people are spoiling something. They are busy spoiling things. You never hear of Obelens in that our leader always mentioned. They are busy confusing people. They are busy like dividing us. They are busy lying against us, blackmailing us, stabbing us. And somebody will tell me, don't talk about them. Why won't we talk about them? They have data and they are busy talking about us. And you will tell me, don't talk about them. They will die. They will surely die. Thank you very much.
Yes, my brother Ikenga, I can feel your heat. I can feel your annoyance about these people, and I know the way you're pouring out your annoyance. If you see them, believe me, you will tear them like a tiger. I can feel it. Now to my sister Tomonye, you heard what we are discussing. What do you think about this? Our leaders.
I'm not kind of trying to interrupt you, but there's someone here saying that IPOB is a terrorist group. Yes, if you say that we are, so be it. But I want to tell you now that I will block you now and block your generation. Mazi, go ahead.
Thank you, my brother. He will go to hell. He will go to hell because we know that Fulani Alamajiri, they are here. They fool here using Igbo names to distract us. After the program, we will delete all of them. We don't need them. We don't need them. We don't need them. Now, straight to you, my sister Tamono Tony. What do you have to say about this, our leaders or elders that are playing with our life, using our life like, I don't know how.
Come on, and our host, please, somebody just joined you people. Somebody just joined you people. I think you will give that person opportunity to ask a question because it's someone who always wants to talk. I think it's Onyinye Chukwu Ezosleka what? I think after you drop the number, so you will allow him to ask any of us questions. Of course, we know who he is, and so go ahead, man.
Okay. She, the person, you said that she is a she. Okay. What I have to do now is we have to extend this.
No. Sorry for interrupting you. It's not a she. It's a man. I know Onyinye. Please give him the number to call. Let him call. I want all his questions to be brought to this arena.
Okay, even though I have understand who is talking about Onyinye, I know this guy is. I think he's living in Wales in United Kingdom. I think. Okay, my number. The number is there. I have the number. Even though I pinned the number. Can somebody open your phone? You can see that I have already pinned the number. The number is there, so you can see the number. I have already pinned the number. I hope you people can see where I pinned the number. Can you see it in your second phones? Can you see it? Okay, you do see it. So the number is already pinned there. But he's going to wait because my sister Tamono Tonya have to say something. My sister Tamono Tonya, please, I want you to say something about this last discussion that we just discussed now, how our elders and leaders will be playing us like a football. I don't know what they call us, even though football is more better to call. They are playing us ping pong, like all this table tennis, you know what I mean? So I want you to say something about this before I will also speak to Owa. And then we call this man, and this man will end up our program. You can, any question that he asks can be answered. Okay, what do you want to say?
Please, you are the moderator, you are the pilot, but I beg you, and I beg my sister and Tabono, allow Onyinye to call. Please, I beg you, please, my sister, please, I beg. Let him call in. After we hear his question, we can contribute.
Yeah, our people have to call. They have been calling me since they want to contribute. You are not responding to them.
Let this guy call. Let him call. After this is why I want him to call. Let him call, please.
Okay, my sister. Even though the kind of call that I'm getting here, is getting interesting. I think by next week, we have to have some plan. You know how when somebody bring issue, how many minutes? Maybe it's gonna use like 15 minutes to talk about it. We have some minutes to discuss about it. Now, I hope you people agree. Are you agree, Tamono Tonya? Because I have to. I'm losing your time. If you agree, just show me your hand that you agree.
Baba, just ride on, Mazi. We don't have time. We're already past our.
Okay.
He already said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the original Biafra saboteur, and he said 10%. I don't know if you want to write 100%. So let him.
No, Mazi, let him. We want his voice. We don't just want him to be commenting. We want him to come and.
Okay, Biafra. The person you want to come, you are trying to call. He's not ready to call, though. You people don't understand what he's writing. Look at what he wrote. He wrote that ask Nnamdi Kanu question. Okay. He's the type of saboteur that think that we are just following Nnamdi Kanu without asking.
You need to call the program. If you don't call the program, then forever remain silence and be a madman that you are.
Then it's obvious. Then now we understand the kind of low-life animal that we are dealing with. It doesn't. We used to be friends, of course, but in a freedom fight,
if you don't call,
in a freedom fight, there is nothing like friends. So it's either you speak now or you will remain silent forever. Mazi, go ahead.
Yes, because I've been waiting for here. A lot of people are calling me here, and our time is over. We have 5 minutes now over, and
I beg you to add more time to us, please. I want this man to call. I want you to call this program and say all those things you want to say. Then we are not going to worry. We're not going to fight. Just simple question. What I wanted to do to delay is what I'm going to do to him now, live. No. Let him come in because I have his data. Let him come in.
Mazi, let Tamuno to talk. Allow Tamuno to talk. Leave those rubbish.
Yeah, I think you go ahead and speak.
Please. I want everybody to give me my chance. This is my chance. I don't want anybody to interrupt me. This is my way. I am the one that in charge, you know. And Tamono, please, this man here, he don't want to say anything. He just want to be writing. And I'm not here to reply or what. Tamono, please say something about this. Conclude your whatever you want to say. Tell us. Call them names. Call them whatever you want to call them, because they are sabo. They don't have nothing to offer. They are just inconsequential. The way you used to call them. Please say something.
Yeah, thank you, Mazi Okechukwu. I don't know why we spent the last 6 minutes talking about yet another inconsequential saboteur. I don't understand why. Because see all these people, you've put the number out there. If they are willing to call and if they have something to express, they will call. You don't have to beg them to call. Like I said, I think this was the same thing that you asked me before about these elders, and my answer still remains the same. You know, it's stupid of me to even blame the elders 100%. After all, a king that doesn't have a people, can you still call him a king? You can't call him a king. He's a king. A king will always have subjects, isn't it? So these people, if they don't have equally, whether I want to call them useless, stupid, inconsequential, if they don't have equally useless, stupid, and inconsequential followers, like one person on this on our comments, it's Damsky Johnson threatening me openly, saying that they will have to straighten me. It's as if maybe because when I call my name Tamnotoya, I don't call my surname. Then maybe he thinks that I'm just like that fat one with the big eyes that is coming to do Niger Delta. Maybe he thinks that I'm just I don't call my surname when I call my name, because everything that I do for Biafra, I want to do it on my own merit. I don't want to do it because of whether if I'm from whatever or not. I want it to be me, and I want it to be untainted by any other thing. So all these people that are there is Damsky Johnson. You is ready to pick people out to form Niger Delta without fully considering, do we have other ties? Do we have a family? Without thinking of the essence. Why are you trying to form a nation? You're telling me I am a disgrace to the Ijaw nation. Why are you trying to form an Ijaw nation when there are Ijaw people in Lagos suffering? There are Ijaw people in Edo State. They are, according to our sister now, I'm hearing that we are even one of the Aboriginal peoples of Edo State. There are Ijaw people all over the coastline of the Atlantic. There are Ijaw people in all those places. Even Sowore today is an Ijaw man. You have not gone to look for all these people to come and to find your family first. You're telling me about Ijaw nation. Do you know Ijaw nation? Do you know about family? Do you know what it means? Nigger Delta. And that's why you're a nigger. That's why you think like a nigger. And I don't have time for you and all this rubbish. Furthermore, it's because of people like Damski Johnson. That's why Niger Delta is the way it is today, the so-called Nigger Delta. It's because of people like Damski Johnson. That's why these elders, these so-called elders, are using us and still going to keep using us. If not for IPOB, maybe that would have been annihilated by now. It's because of people like Damski Johnson. That's why where our mothers pee in and shit in, they still go there to collect water, to eat food and bathe. It's because of people like Damski Johnson. That's why elders can stand up tomorrow and tell you that in a place where there is no road, there are no good schools, there is no good health infrastructure. They want to contribute 500 billion only for an election that is still 3 years away. Not minding about the fact that they are killing people and scattering their body parts in farms. Not minding the fact that they are raping women. Imagine a man that he cannot defend his woman. He cannot defend his daughter. Woman is the essence of God. Yes, man is made in God's image, but woman is the essence of God. That's why the sons of God, the angels, when they saw women, they were lost because of how God specially created women. Our elders cannot protect the women. They cannot protect the women. They cannot protect the women, and they are going to. They are already taking their place as men, and they are being treated as women. They are slaves. That's why, and we have bigger slaves in their followers. AKA is Damski Johnson, useless person. Whoever you are, whether a man or a woman, I don't care. But if you don't have an essence as a human being, if you cannot look for dignity to stand as a human being, and you are here coming to talk, do you know what it means to be a disgrace? Can you define disgrace? Someone that cannot stand, they gave you nigger. You agree to be an animal in a jungle, and you're coming to talk to me about it. Do you know what it means to be a human being? My people, all these things are happening with our elders is because our youths have kept quiet. So we cannot 100% blame the elders. The youths are the reason, because if a king, I'll say this again, if a king does not have subjects, where is he a king of? Is he a king of nowhere land? It's only when you have people to follow you, that's when you can. That's why our leader, Mazi Kanu, is who he is. Because of the faith that he has in us, the same way, vice versa, the one we have in him, and he knows that he's 100% and unwavering. And once again, I would like to use this opportunity to proclaim my unwavering support, my unwavering faith, my unwavering fealty to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the restoration of the sovereign state of Biafra. Not to Niger Delta, and not to anything else. Thank you very much, Mazi Okechukwu.
Thank you, my people. This time around, we don't have anybody again, so we cannot discuss anything again here. I want to bring people in. If we can be able to extend this time to more 45 minutes, 35 minutes, to bring some people to call. And from this call, and as I'm bringing people, please, I don't want you to lose more than 2 minutes. I don't want you to use more than 2 minutes, please. Our time is over, because everything we are doing here, we are doing it according. We are not these buffoons that will just come on media and be talking about. No, I want you people to use only 2 minutes, and our respondent will use only 1 minute. When I call you, please Darlington or Sophia, Tamono Tony, Idudu or Ikenga, please, I want you to use only 1 minute to answer the question, please. So that we can be able to take almost 10 people. If we can take 10 people, it's good. And you people, make sure you share this video, because it's getting interesting. Some people will have high hypertension today. Believe me, I'm telling you what I'm seeing here. Okay, my brother, can you hear me?
Okay, Mr. Okay.
Yeah, Mazi Okechukwu, Mr.
Mazi Okechukwu. Well, ask me that again.
Can you people hear him?
On your mic because he's talking through you.
Oh, yeah. My brother, repeat again because I mute my mic and then I forgot. Please, sorry. Yeah. You're right, my brother.
Yeah, okay. I said, Mazi, may God bless you.
You see?
May God bless you. Your type is the kind of people we want in our Biafra land. You have been doing a good job. My sister, Tamina, our brother, Kenga, and Wasofia. Some of you are very nice people, and I can see the Biafran life is shining upon your faces. I am from Owerri, the capital of Imo State, and my compound is close to Emmanuel College. That was my school. That new road, the place that we used to enter bus to Lagos State. I'm from Mafo, but I'm based in Germany here, Bielefeld. The first thing is that I want to tell you, Mr. K, because I saw your number. Sometimes I've been trying to get you. Today, it's an opportunity for me to call you. I want to be one of the IPOB members. I'm not yet a member due to by then I don't have document and I'm trying to get one or two things. But now I fixed myself. I'm a full-time German citizen now. So I want to join IPOB. That's the number one I want to say. Something I want to say. But secondly, you see, why I want to join IPOB.
Hello, excuse me, my brother, please, before I cut you short. I see this number that you are calling now because there will be a lot of number I have in my phone. As you just drop, I want you to just write me a message there. Hi, I am the person that want to join IPOB, so I will know that it's you. And they will get to you within 1 week. Within 1 week.
Okay, so secondly, if the joining IPOB will waste me time, I want to take a risk. I want to travel to Turkey. Like this guy, I want to kill myself. Then I don't want to join IPOB before I do what I want to do, so that people will not say IPOB send somebody to come and kill Ijele. So if Ijele hates Nnamdi Kanu, I want to tell him that I hate him more than he hates for Nnamdi Kanu. You see why I was dodging since I don't want to be registered. I want to get my leave and I travel there to show him that I am from the same state he came from. If he's claiming to be an Imo state, so I'm surprised the kind of foolish state he came from. So that's my mind, because all those people castigating Nnamdi Kanu every time when I on my media from work, sometimes I shed tears, because I know how much we have suffered a lot. Then someone came to deliver us for us to know ourselves. People now started roaming up and down on the media. That's why I don't joke with them. Facebook always block me every time because I talk rude. I commented so rudeness to every one of them. And even to the extent that I wrote Facebook and cursed them by myself, I said they should block me finally in a month. Because I don't use my eyes to see where they are castigating any IPOB members. You see? So just like our sister Wasofia, they were threatening her the other day. And that day they were somebody that's calling. I tried to call, although she blacked her screen, so nobody could be able to see her. I tried to monitor the person that called her, the person that threatened her. So in sad times, people threaten us, we threaten them back. So government, even the EU, all the world leaders know that we are not terrorist people. So it is that time now we iron things down and follow them the way, tackle them the way, so that if you don't teach people lesson, they won't know. I'm coming for the governors in our states, all the Biafra land. They are a secret society.
You have 10 seconds, please. You have 10 seconds, brother, please.
Okay. Those governors are secret societies. Do as I say, don't do out of their will, because they have a secret meeting. They never join that very party with an empty hand. So when they are compromised, whatever decision being their leader told them is what they are doing, and that's why they are selling us as if
what are you saying? I can't understand what you said.
I said for the governors of all the Biafra land.
Continue, my brother, not you.
I think the secret societies, all of them.
Yeah.
So they won't betray. Instead of them to betray their masters, they betray That was the reason I called you. Full photo because I don't care whatever anybody might say or talk. So I want to
tell him to cool down. Tell him to cool down first. I want to ask him a question.
That's it.
Okay, wait, don't go, because my brother wants to ask you a question, and before I will hand over to Idudu. Idudu, please, can you just mute your mic for 1 minute before I want my brother stay there because they want to ask you a question. I want you to stay there. My people, there's something I want to make clear here. I am not sending anybody, but I am saying clear and sound that I cannot stop anybody. I cannot stop anybody. I don't have that power to stop anybody. Whatever he want to do or she want to do, I will not stop them to do what they want to do. Whatever that come in their mind, I am telling you, I want everybody to hold me well. I can never stop anybody. What they feel to do, they can do it for themselves. Because in this struggle, they think they can play with us. Idudu, I want you to go further, please.
Yeah, anyway, I don't really want to you have to, okay, anyway, I don't really want to contribute much. I just want to ask if the brother was, he said that he's from Bielefeld in Germany. If he's from Bielefeld in Germany, if he's living in Bielefeld, Germany, that means you have to contact me in the aspect of IPOB. Then whatever, yeah, if he's from Bielefeld. So, yeah. So, but in the aspect of going to Turkey, I think that should be a personal issue. You know, like I said earlier, sometimes everybody have plan. We are just loyal disciple in IPOB. You know, we respect our leader. It's not violent, and we don't want to be violent. Although if they push us to be violent, we will give them the result of the kingdom of God that suffered violent. That only the violent one will take it by force. So I would like us to be diplomatic sometimes with our statement, just for some diplomatic reasons. Anything that anybody can do just to bring Biafra, I am in support. Just like the Fulani are killing us, raping us, you know, tearing our body into part by part and throwing them in the bushes in our own land just for them to Islamize us. That is what they are doing to Islamize us. So if you can do anything, you know, if you can let them know that they actually who say men or the men they show them. Thank you very much.
Yes, like I said, I also repeat, Idudu, I agree with you, like I said before, that I can never stop anybody to do whatever he wants to do. And we know that Mazi Nnamdi can never send anybody, but we know that some people, they can do anything. That is why sometimes when we are talking to our people, we want them to understand. Whenever you are abusing Mazi Nnamdi or you are abusing the Mazi Nnamdi family, you're supposed to also understand that some people that we cannot wait the order of Mazi Nnamdi. And there's a lot of people. That is why we're keeping telling people, don't think that when something happens, it's a Mazi Nnamdi that send people. There are some people that they are seeing the parent of Mazi Nnamdi as all. There are some people that are seeing Mazi Nnamdi as the God of today. So there are some people that can take law into their hand. That is why we are telling people, when you are saying something, just keep on what you are saying. Don't be abusing all the whole families. You understand? And I have a call I have a call here, you know. I have a call. I don't know. Let me bring him in, please. Mazi Obaleze and Sophia, please. This man have been calling for a while now, please. Let me bring him before we continue, please. And beg you, please. Now continue, my brother.
Yeah, my brother, good evening. My name is Kelechi. I'm calling from the zoo.
You have only 1 minute. Only 1 minute you have. 1 minute.
It's all right, my brother. I want to appreciate you people and what you are doing. In fact, I think this thing coming together with this platform like this is, I've been expecting this to happen for a long time now, but I'm very happy that I can see at least 6 of you coming together in a platform like this to inform our people, to educate our people. I think it will be good if you'll be doing this at least once in a week. I want to also encourage other Facebook that our brothers that broadcast the Facebook to come up like this. Things like this is good. I love it like this. At least all of you are missed from all the part of Biafra and completing this platform, and I love it this way. So that our enemies will know that we mean what we are doing. We make more we are saying. In fact, I just want to appreciate you for what you have done, and I'm very happy to have all of you, my brothers, my sisters. We are very happy hearing from you this evening, because this will send the people enough is enough. In fact, I'm very happy. Please, if you can come up with this program at least once in a week, yeah, I will appreciate it more, my brother. God bless you.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you very much. We are coming up every week. Every week we are here. Every Saturday we are here to discuss with our people. And Mazi, Oleze, what do you want to say? Just brief, 1 minute, please. I have a call. Hello, caller.
The idiot you call Ezosika is no longer typing. Let him continue typing. Now let's see. Ezosika does, all right again. I challenge you to be silent or to call. You did not call. So I have to silence you forever. You can never come to this platform again unless you come with another name. What I wanted is people who are talking to do. When you talk, you want to do something, you do it. I'm an action man. I don't talk much, but I do much. When I enter into a forum where I wanted to face Chukwuka one-on-one, I was not given the opportunity to face him, and he ran away. He didn't want to talk to me. But I give you opportunity to come here and unleash that your dragon, so that you see how I will usually breeze a pikuku, kill you, and that your nonsense dragon. You ran away. You couldn't. You are just there typing. You should have called. So I just, want to talk about that. And please, you can bring in Sophia. Let Sophia say what she wants to say. Thank you.
Sophia, do you want to allow this?
Quick one. Yeah, quick one. 1 minute or 2.
1 minute to talk. Thank you. The caller, please wait. Please.
Yes, wait. I want to quickly talk about what our brother Idudu just said. Anybody that want to go and keep us, you don't need to come and say it on Facebook. You will just go and kill. You understand? But if they threaten you, this is social media, you threaten them back. No, if what you want to do, don't tell them, because you are threatening them. They are waiting for you. You did keep your head in your house. You are going to see them, so they will be preparing. I'm coming, Bobo, please. If you want to go and kill somebody, just go. Don't say it on social media. But if they threaten you, you have the right. This is media war. Threaten them back. It's very important.
Yes, like I said before, my sister Sophia, I supported what you said. Like I said before, anything you want to do, I can never stop anybody. Everybody have their own mindset. Everybody have the way they behave. Whatever you want to do, we are making it clear here. No, not Mazi Nnamdi can send anybody, but you can do whatever you want to do. I can never stop you, because when they are killing our people, when they went to Afaru Kube to kill 28 men, nobody stopped them. So I don't care. That is not my problem. Now the caller, please, can you continue? 1 minute. 1 minute, please. 1 minute, please.
Okay, good evening, my brother.
You are welcome to the show.
Mazi, Idudu, I greet you. We are you in Stuttgart last year with Mazi Okechukwu in process. I greet you, man. Still a wonderful work. I think yes, my brother, you see this number time, these people. The reason why they still have mouth, the reason why they are doing what they are doing is because and the next nobody have show their anger. You can for a man to come last year and I am with his camp, his red camp. And I am waiting for anybody else that will come and hit him. That one will not go alive. I will make sure I cut that person's head and go to prison because of that. And I thank you guys for bringing this topic. You see, I am here, crying every day. They are killing us and they are killing us and they are killing us. We are not retaliating back. It is time for us to show these people that we are, in fact, we are equal to back. Don't listen in anything. I keep on calling Biafra, please. Protect yourself from all these people. And don't allow them to kill you more. If they say they will kill them first before they will. Every time I am crying here and these people, I say, look at the it on Facebook. We are the people we are calling our elders again. We are sharing money on Facebook. And these are the people we are looking after. We are supposed to be the leader we are supposed to be listening from. And this is what listen. We don't have any leader in Biafra.
My brother, 5 minutes, 5 seconds to conclude because we don't have time no more. Please, I'm sorry to hang up.
Only leader we have is leader under IPOB. That's the leader we have. So my brother, thank you. But you work out there and bless you.
He said, my people are getting off my phone because no. It's over today because some of us will have a family. I off my phone and now I'm bringing this program to the end, but we have to listen to the last voice, what we are looking forward to see in future, our motherland, the nation Biafra. My people, my comrades, I greet you all for being with us as we are here today. I thank you very much, and we are promising our people that this is going to be every week, every Saturday, 4 o'clock Biafran time. We have to be bringing this, having interaction with our people. But now this is the end of this program. Let's listen to the national anthem, and all of us will say.
Sophia wanted to say something quick.
No, I wanted to say bye bye.
You want to say bye bye?